Oh,
You
are we
guys.
ready to start?
Yes, please, let's play some Pathfinder. So,
Let's get ready to Pathfinder.
you guys, Scarlet Shadow, are a group of Pathfinders working for the lodge in Magnamar. You are trying to reassemble the Shattered Star in the hopes of creating a powerful magic relic that could protect Varizia from future threats like rising rune lords or cursed thrones. You have come to the Mushfens seeking the Lady's Light, which is supposed to hold a third shard, the Shard of Lust. Which reminds me, I have a new bit of artwork for you guys that I totally forgot about.
Artwork.
Behold the Lady's Light.
Ooh, scandalous.
That's booze.
Yes. Yes, it does. And every night, at the top of the scepter, it flashes green. Now, this Thessalonian monument is ancient, hence Thessalonian, and did not have an apparent way in. To that end, you spoke with the witch, Maru, who pointed you to a tribe of troglodytes and explained that they, as well as their rival tribe of boggards, had a network of caves that could take you into the Lady's Light. She also said that recently, a large force of armored women known as Grey Maidens, led by a commander, Oriana, came to the Mushfens, bartered with the boggards, and entered the Lady's Light. Since, they have met with her a couple of times, and they claim to now serve none other than Rune Lord Sorshin herself. Clearly, they're mad. You met with the troglodytes, slew the shaman who was leading their tribe, and put Olak in charge of them. Under new management, Olak had them clear the way for you to enter the caves, and you made your way past some deadly fungus, past some giant camel spiders, basically, past what looked like an enormous stone egg from which had hatched some kind of winged woman. And finally, you came to a central shaft that descended into darkness. The shaft was guarded by Thessalonian guardians called... Oh crap, what were they called?
Thessalonian Guardians. Or the Guardians
They're like one of my
Thessalon.
favorite things, and I should be shot for forgetting this. What the hell are they? Ashley, you know, right? Well, they were statues on which
I thought
your weapons broke every time you tried to strike them.
I thought apples were your favorite thing.
I have a few favorite things. Reef claws, aboliths. What are they called? It's going to bother me. Well, I'm not going to look it up. Anyway, you made your way
Something
down
magical.
this... Yes, something magical. You made your way down this 40-foot shaft, fortunately having the foresight to leave a rope so you could get back out.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And that is where you now find yourselves. Over here. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get the tune just right.
Do you need any sound of pressured can?
No.
Okay.
No, I think we're good on pressured can and whipped cream. So, one by one, you descended this shaft into...
I really wish you'd stop saying shaft.
That's what it is!
How
I know,
big is the
but
shaft
it's...
that we went down?
It was 10 feet in diameter.
Shut up!
Firmly grasp it.
You worked your way down the shaft into a larger, wide-open chamber.
So at the end of the
I'm not
shaft, it
caring.
opens up.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so glad I'm not the only child today.
My Roll20 music just died.
It's still there for us.
Yeah, I have it.
It does that
crashed,
to
I
me
think.
too. It does that to
Yeah,
me.
it's random.
Now
And
it
it died.
stopped.
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
Castelli turned it off.
Yeah, I had to restart it,
What a dick.
but it didn't work.
There we go. It worked for us.
It didn't work for me, which means it didn't
Sorry.
work for our viewers.
Oh man.
This is our time to shine, guys. Duh.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but
You're
Mariziel
wrong.
came down first, right?
I never.
I believe.
Wait.
I know Olak was second. Somebody came down at the very.
Yes, it was me.
Mariziel went down first, and then
Yep,
Olak.
Rizzo went
I
down on the
always go
shaft
down
first.
first.
I think maybe Jasmine's character.
I think Lyrianne, pretty much without hesitation, went down.
Oh god, yeah. If it was a deep
It-
pit that no one could go down into, Lyrian's gonna like do a fucking
It was.
Assassin's Creed like eagle, like yeah.
It
can
was
do it.
determined that it was enchanted with a feather fall effect, for what that's worth.
I roped down.
So it was
Oh, that would
it was
that would've
me,
helped around.
then Handy,
Oh right, I
and
forgot about
Olak,
Handy.
and then Lyrian jumped down, and then
Does-
Naomi,
And
then
Does Handy
Faya
have my
and
cannon
Celtiel.
or Olak?
I came out
It's still strapped to
last.
Handy. It's still strapped to Handy. Faya and Celtiel remained behind for a little bit longer of a time before Faya descended, and then shortly thereafter
then my
Celtiel.
sword came clattering down, and then Celtiel came down.
Yes. Oh my God, Alvin, you champion! They were caryatid columns. That's what they
Oh,
were
columns. I thought it were statues.
called. Thank you. That was going to drive me insane. So, Mariziel, I'm going to give you the first opportunity to respond to what you see. Now, all of you, as you descend, you can see that the ceiling of this grand hall you now find yourselves in is made of polished gray marble. It rises to a height of 25 feet and is supported by ornate columns whose central 8-foot sections have been carved to resemble beautiful women. A 10-foot square platform sits in a wide alcove on the north wall, straight opposite of you. Atop this dais is a white marble sarcophagus with a painted lid. You can hear the sound of gently running water echoing along the hall to the west. Mariziel, what do you do?
I think I'm just gonna wait for the. Well, I suppose as good a time as any. I'll look around for like anything dangerous
Make a perception check.
while the rest are on there. Did you ever figure out if the constructs can use Featherfall, or does Handy just smash down behind me?
Yes, they can be affected by
Okay,
Featherfall.
all right, cool. Perception. That'd be pretty funny.
Just
Like they thought about that.
Oh, what the heck? I did really bad.
Don't forget to call out your dice rolls.
Hold on, I gotta add it up.
We're using the lens of
So
detection.
It's 13, 18, plus 3 is 21.
Unless he's a black man.
And do I do the plus 4 for the concealed objects?
No, since you're just kind of
So,
generally
21.
looking for danger.
Yeah.
There it is.
You don't see or hear any danger around you. Honestly, there's sort of a serene, peaceful feeling about this place. It's obviously man-made. The walls are smooth and they reflect whatever light you'd have. I assume you have a light source. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You don't need a light source because little balls of light encased in glass bulbs hang from the ceiling every 10 to 15 feet, and their light flickers off of the marble walls pleasantly. The gentle sound of lapping water is almost akin to being on the shores of a beach,
Where's the water coming from?
somewhere to the west. At about this point, Handy clatters to the floor behind you. And a few seconds later, Olak, you descend from the shaft but unfortunately there's no wall the remaining 25 feet, so you're just kind of hanging there. It's a 25-foot drop to the bottom.
Hi, Olak. I'm gonna make sure I'm not standing underneath him like last time.
Wait, how deep did it go?
40 feet. But you were walking on the side, right?
No, I was using a rope.
Or right, that's right. Okay, so you can just drop the rest of the way down. Okay, so you can make it down. Though the feather fall makes it so that it's almost effortless for you. So Olak, you can now see everything described as well.
Check out that. I'll point at the sarcophagus. Olak, check that out.
Is it open?
No.
No. Looks cool though.
And Lyrian drops down right behind Olak. So you can now see everything as well, Lyrian.
Ah, what's that thing?
And Olak, as you approach the sarcophagus, you can see that there is a woman painted across the top of it. And the woman is clearly the very same who has been sculpted into every one of these columns. Though each column has her in a different pose, though all of them are somewhat seductive.
Distortion?
That would be
On the lid?
A knowledge, history, or arcana check.
I'm gonna turn to Meriziel. I'm surprised you haven't popped that open yet.
Looks pretty heavy. I should probably make sure it's not trapped though.
Ah, that's what's been stopping you.
Knowledge what?
History or arcana?
I don't have ranks.
I wouldn't bother then. You wouldn't be able to
Okay.
recognize a rune lord on sight. You can confirm that the woman in all of these columns is the same as the woman who was up top as well.
You said it's history and what?
Arcana.
Oh, yep, never mind. I doubt there's anything that engineering and local could tell me about any of this stuff.
No. I would say at most you'd recognize the woman who's been sculpted into all of these columns and painted on the lid could match the Lady's Light. But the Lady's Light is so weather-worn, it's hard to tell.
What kind of material do they use?
Marble.
Ooh.
Sarcophagus is marble?
White marble.
Why would they use marble in such a wet place? That statue would crumble to pieces.
Sione and Dragon drop down.
Didn't know you knew so much about marble.
I do.
I'm gonna take in the area. Can I make that check?
Mm-hmm. Should I assume you're going to approach the sarcophagus as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Larry, should we check out the sarcophagus? See if it's
Actually,
trapped?
I kind of see what's if it's some of that Thessalonian stuff. Maybe there's something carved into the lid. Who knows?
What check was it?
Arcana or history? And don't you have a bonus to one of those skills related to Thassalon?
Oh, history?
Okay. So, what would be your total?
20.
20? You don't recognize her. It could be. I mean, she's certainly beautiful. Gorgeous, even.
Okay. Celtial and Phil, or yeah, Faye and Celtial should be coming down soon.
Do you guys just want to wait until they come down?
Well, yeah, let's wait for them and then pop this lid open and see what's inside.
Okay. Faya and Daji drop down the hole.
Is it locked?
Olak, you want to move over to the sarcophagus and test it?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me look at it first before you touch it.
Is it trapped?
Yes, so let me see if it's trapped.
So I'm going to assume Olak did walk up to it, and Meriziel, you rushed over to kind of stop him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking for a trap.
Celtiel's sword lands gently on the floor behind Faya.
Wait, you threw his sword down?
And then Celtiel descends from the darkness as well.
38.
38.
Brazil.
As far as you can tell, Meriziel, the outside of this sarcophagus is not trapped in any way. Opening it should be safe. Though as for the interior, you'd have to see the inside to be able to tell.
Okay. Doesn't look trapped.
Wait, you want to open it?
There's like some money and maybe some jewelry or something in here.
Yeah, probably.
Wait. First, I want to see if there's magic on it. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
I
Okay,
was about to do that as well.
you can both do it.
No, let her go.
So the two of you cast a quick cantrip, and your eyes change as you survey the sarcophagus. It does not appear magic, but whatever's inside of it is so powerful that you're detecting faint magic escaping through the cracks in the lid.
There's something magical under this.
But it's not a magic trap. Because I would be able to know that.
Can
Right.
we determine the school based on what's escaping under the lid, or is it?
That would be concealed, unfortunately, because it's inside. You can
So it's
just
just
tell that
shiny.
there's whatever's inside. You could safely say is overwhelming power level, though.
Well, how heavy does this thing look?
Not
I like
super
it.
heavy.
If you like, I can open it from a distance.
Oh,
to-
Is there-
never mind.
is there like
Extremely
a-
heavy. I'm sorry. I
like,
just
wow,
read the
marble?
weight.
Is there
There
like a
was a-
latch or something, or are we supposed to like? Is there a button we hit?
I'm gonna try
Oh, that
to
was in
push
character
a
too.
bit of it open from a
I'm gonna
corner.
stop there.
how much
No,
can
I-
you deadlift, Olak?
Lift off the ground or lift over the head? You mean?
Lift off the ground.
700 pounds.
Okay, you can lift it, but your muscles are like bulging. Like it takes you a couple seconds just to get
I'm
it
gonna
maybe an
pretend to help.
inch up. The
I'm gonna
lid,
pretend to help.
the lid weighs 600 pounds. So like, Olak probably can't hold this for long.
How do you find
Can't
out
I, like,
what the
push
weight
a
is?
bit of it
Oh,
off?
you want to just push it? Yeah, that you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still huffing and puffing and grunting as you get it to slide.
'Cause
How
my
far?
push weight is
Pretending.
1700.
I can push 650.
Okay. I mean, you can get it open. I don't think that's in question.
Yeah.
So.
That was
I love that we went straight for the sarcophagus.
I mean, it's right there.
This is great.
I love you, Alvin. It's right there.
Now, the painted lid of the sarcophagus depicted the woman with her arms crossed over her chest. She had beautiful black hair and a lithe form. Now, as you crack the lid open enough to see what lies within,
To the mummy.
no,
What?
it is
Worse.
the very same woman, perfect, as though asleep. She's wearing a diaphanous robe, mostly see-through, and is adorned in fabulous jewelry.
Wait. Did this
Now-
sarcophagus have a name on it?
No, it did not.
Now that I'm seeing her, can I make another check?
Yes, knowledge, arcana, or history.
Oh, well, I would have done history, but
Okay, go ahead. You can do history.
Do I have a detect undead spell?
19 is my total.
Yeah, you don't recognize it. I will say that both of your detect magic efforts, you are detecting hella magic coming from her.
Oh, yeah, tell me.
Before I get to that, let's talk a bit about the jewelry she's wearing, since I'm sure at least one of you wants to know, right?
The two.
She has a lapis. Oh god, I always get this word wrong. Is it lazuli?
Lapis lazuli?
I've always heard lazuli, however the hell you say that. I've been corrected both ways. She's wearing a necklace of lapis. She has a pair of emerald-studded earrings. And she is wearing a total of 7 different rings on her various fingers. She also has a silver and pink pearl anklet. And looking at her, she is the most breathtakingly beautiful woman that you would have ever seen.
Hey,
And
tits.
human.
This Sortion, probably.
So, how?
I don't. Who else would be down here?
Can I
Should
make
we
a check
burn it
on
with
that magic?
fire?
No.
Yeah, knowledge arcana.
Or spellcraft?
Or spellcraft if you'd like.
Ooh, I want to try with spellcraft.
Sione, 26 is too low level to identify the spell,
Aw,
which tells you that it is an extremely high level spell.
can I detect?
Very high level magic's keeping her like she's.
It is knowledge arcana to identify the school of magic.
I tried that.
That is.
I'd like to try as well.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
Sione, you recognize this as overwhelmingly powerful necromancy.
Well then,
Burn it with fire.
She's got some nice jewelry, but you'd have to be an idiot not to think this is a trap right here.
Yeah, I don't think we should take it or touch her.
I think we should just close this up, right? Let me just close this.
But maybe on our way out, maybe. Can I, before she closes the lid, can I look at the body? Like, for a trap? I know I looked at the lid.
Yeah,
before.
make a perception check. That's fine.
He's not making
I'm
much progress
not
on
gonna-
closing this lid.
Gonna frisk her up.
I'm not going to touch her at all.
It's fine. You can search for a trap really quick.
God, I keep rolling so low. 22, 25
Is it
for a
24?
trap.
Because half your
17.
levels plus 2,
17 plus
right?
5. Yeah. No, 17 plus 5 plus 3.
Oh, you have the lens of detection on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Shut up, Olak!
Yeah. Yeah, you do detect a trap on this
Oh,
body.
yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of trap?
Magic.
Guys, it's traps.
It is disable device if you want to try to disarm the trap.
On a body? How do you do that?
Can I?
If I fail, is it gonna, like, go off?
Only if you fail by more than 5.
Can I assist her?
Unfortunately, unless you have some kind of ability that lets you
I
disarm...
have ranks.
Well, you have to be able to disarm magic traps, which
Oh,
I
never
believe
mind.
is a specific ability.
Can I determine the DC?
You can certainly try. That would be... probably also a disable device check.
Can I assist her with that?
Yes.
What about use magic
Okay.
device?
Yes, you could substitute that for a use magic device check if you'd like.
All right, I wanna roll for my assist. +2.
27 plus 2 plus 4.
Okay. You get a sense that it's not as bad as it used to be. Like, you can see signs that this trap is decaying, that it isn't as potent as it used to be. You get the sense that it's a simple spell trigger, that if you mess with the jewelry, it will trigger a spell.
I knew it. The jewelry.
As far as disabling it goes, it's manageable. It's not bad.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
I think we should
Should
just
we at
leave
least
it.
still burn her body?
No.
But
Hmm.
what if she comes back to life?
She's been sitting here for years, I assume.
Also,
And-
something to keep in mind, you can take 10 and take 20 on spellcraft
So-
checks to identify a magical effect. I just
I
realized
would-
that.
I would like to do a skill check to determine how long she's been dead.
Go ahead.
While she's doing
Because she
that,
looks like she's sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm. So you roll that, and while she's doing that, what's that, Celtiel?
from back here using detect magic, can I take 20 while this whole thing was going to use?
You'd have to get closer, unfortunately.
All right, I'll walk closer then.
Okay, because it's elevated up on a dais and inside of a sarcophagus.
Oh, that's fair. I'm gonna leave the sword on the ground for now, but I'm
Okay.
gonna walk up to the sarcophagus and take 20 on
Okay,
spellcraft.
so that will take you a few minutes.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I go look at his sword on the ground?
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Lyrianne, your heal check result of 14. Really, you can't get a read. She could have been dead for all of an hour for how well her body is preserved. The most you can really appraise for sure is that she is definitely not dead.
She's not dead.
This body has a pulse.
It has a pulse.
Yep.
I can see your heart beating.
Yep.
You get.
What? Speak up.
So
yeah,
I'm
I would
gonna
imagine
say,
Lyrianne's making some funny faces right
yeah,
now.
she's gonna just kind of look at the body for a second. As Setiel.
Mm.
She still has a heartbeat. I want to take a single like 2 fingers and put it on her forehead.
It's still
Is it warm?
It is warm.
Oh wait,
And
don't touch
she's
the jewelry,
warm.
Lyrian. Don't touch the jewelry.
Yeah, I'm taking very specific measures to not touch the jewelry. So she's still warm and she has a heartbeat. She's still alive. Detective Lyrianne's on the case, and she's going to start looking around everywhere to see if she can find if the dust has been disturbed around the body, or if there's footprints she might have missed or something that
That's a
leading up to the
survival.
sarcophagus.
Go ahead and
Yes.
make a survival check.
Is she a vampire?
What are
Hey,
others? Yes?
so Sione, you should tell us what type of magical aura's on her.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Turning back, you can see Sione hunched over Celtiel's sword on the floor.
What's up, Olak?
what was the magical aura on her? Did you figure out, or what spells on her?
It felt like necromancy to me. Maybe a spell to preserve a body or something. Oh, but you said she's alive?
Wait. No, wait. I remember something. Didn't the Thessalonian spellcasters, don't they have the weird ruling with their magic that they can do or can't do?
Yes. Knowledge Arcana or knowledge history on that? You're talking about Thessalonian schools of magic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember
Interesting
something
point.
with-
Go ahead and make a knowledge Arcana, and Olak, since Alvin thought of this, I'm going to give you a +5 bonus on it.
I don't have ranks in it!
For this, I will let you treat yourself as, since...
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
I'm gonna do history. I like history.
I'm not sure what Sortian school is.
Look at her.
16.
So wouldn't it hers be the weird lust one, which is enchantment?
You
and-
know, with a DC 16, you know that each Thessalonian sin was a school of magic. You know that lust is the origin of the school of enchantment.
Yeah. Enchantment can't cast. I don't remember if it was necromancy or evocation.
You know that each Thessalonian school has 2 forbidden schools, and unlike modern magic, it's not just harder for them to cast, they literally cannot cast spells of their forbidden schools.
Oh.
But you aren't
I was-
sure what the forbidden schools to lust are.
I'm gonna ask that. Did you guys know? Because I remember reading something back in the library while I was looking for something.
Let me check my notes. Nope.
Honestly, this would mostly be a knowledge arcana check. This would not
Oh.
be history.
Okay.
But either way, nope.
Well,
Uh,
I have a different bonus. I have a +9.
I'm inclined to say that first roll was...
No, you could take the first roll, but it's a +9,
Okay.
not a +5. I don't know.
So 12 is not enough to identify it.
Well, maybe this
Setiel?
wouldn't be so.
Yeah?
Shh. Give me a minute.
You're not sniffing her feet down there, are you?
Does having focus and necromancy do anything?
Yes. Yes, I would give you a +2 bonus in this case.
Arcana?
Yep.
Oh, when you roll really bad. 25.
Yeah, that's terrible. 25. Faya, you know that the forbidden schools for lust are gluttony and I don't remember the other one. But you know that necromancy should not have been something that
Yeah, gluttony
practitioners
is
of lust
necromancy.
could cast.
Wrath to save
They couldn't
Wookiee.
cast?
They could not cast necromancy.
Ah. Maybe it's not her then.
Wait. This is confusing. Can we just shut the door on her after we kill her?
Wait,
I'm gonna
no,
start drawing her in a sketchbook.
Okay. And now that you know what to look for, you can even see that she's breathing. Very lightly. And very slowly. Like comatose. Celtiel. At about this point, what is your spellcraft check with a natural 20?
36.
36. You beat the DC by 1. You know what spell this is.
Cool, what is it?
Clone. Basically, you create a perfect replica of the caster, and when the caster dies, their soul moves into the new clone. That this clone is dormant means that the caster is still alive. Or rather, whoever this clone was made of is still alive somewhere. Which may be troubling if that's Runelord Sortion.
That's interesting.
Maybe troubling, Tim.
But that's
Just a little troubling.
Can I, now that I'm not, like, paying attention to a spell, does it look like Runelord Sortion? If I know anything about it?
You can make a knowledge, history, or arcana check.
Okay. Knowledge history, sure. 25.
That's Runelord Sortion. I would imagine Celtiel's making some funny faces now.
I'm just doing this face right now of like, oh, God.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Shit.
help Celtial's sword. By the way.
Okay.
This is Runelord Sortion. Well, sorry.
Wait,
A clone of her. She's still alive.
What?
Oh.
No.
I thought the Rune Lords got wiped out.
Apparently
years
not.
ago.
So here's the thing, for those who don't know, if she dies, she just goes right into this body right here, and any other bodies that she probably has for
So,
assurances, which I would probably do.
well, shouldn't we kill it? Make sure she doesn't come back.
I don't know if it's even worth it.
Is this like a
If
simulation?
she has, sort of, yeah, kind of.
Hey, Celtiel, can you figure out what kind of spell is making this trap on here? Because you figured out it's a clone spell,
Are we
right?
concerned about that? Or are we just moving on? Because
Well, I want the
there's
jewelry.
probably more than one. And if we're gonna piss off a Rune Lord, I'd rather not. It's not what we're here for.
So, are you gonna help me figure out what spell the trap is, or am I gonna have to do this myself?
So I think
Am I alone
that
in
we
this?
should not rob the Rune Lord because, from my experience with learning Thessalonian and what Faya told me about Rune Lords, they are beings on a cataclysmic level, it seems, and I just don't want to piss any of them off.
If we take anything from this body, it needs to die. Quick.
No, we don't take.
Because if we're going to piss off a Rune Lord, we need to make sure that that Rune Lord can't come back.
You guys are telling me things I
and
don't want to hear.
kill us.
So you're saying that when she comes back to
I'm gonna
life,
walk up
she'll hunt
some
us down?
I'm gonna walk up to Meriziel and put my hands on her shoulders. If we kill a Rune Lord, and we don't kill this thing now, she will kill us.
I don't care. I just
The
want her
jewelry
cute jewelry.
won't matter when
It
you're
looks
dead.
nice.
Those earrings
Eh,
sure look valuable too.
I'm all about getting a little extra score, but not right now with this thing. There's other things I can take.
We can buy you earrings.
Just tell me what...
Incidentally, you can do an appraise check without touching them, if you want to know what they're worth.
Don't entice us.
I would gladly do that.
I was thinking about doing that, but I thought that would just tempt me, so I just said no. There's no amount of money that could be worth.
Saltil's gonna start backing away from everything.
Mariziel and Fea, you can't really tell how valuable they are, except that they're all valuable.
Don't care how valuable.
Like thousands of gold valuable.
I know touch.
Unless they were millions of gold valuable, you don't have my attention.
Thousands of gold for a jewelry piece is pretty nice.
What do you think
Lem
the
was
still
here.
living body of Runelord Sorshan might be worth?
Stop. Stop. Listen,
So,
Mariziel, if you're
I get up onto the sarcophagus and I kind of like stand on top of it. And I just crouch down and look at.
I'm gonna start identifying the spell that
I'm
she's
gonna
talking
write
about,
down
just
the
in case.
I'm
Just
gonna
in
write down the
case.
location of this body because the Pathfinder Society might want to know something about that.
Would you like to roll the spellcraft, Celtiel, or do you want to take your time here?
No, I'm not taking my time because she might jump in.
Okay, make a
Yeah.
spellcraft check.
I just continue staring at it until you tell me what spell this trap is.
PCs are fun.
I've already said don't. I'm not doing it.
I just need to know what, like, if I need to back up. That way, if she touches it, she only dies.
There's no way a level 5 anything
taking
is gonna
forever.
stop a Rune Lord spell.
25.
25?
6. What do you mean?
There is a
There we go.
phantasmal killer spell on it.
What does
that?
that
I don't know.
However,
It's not
I know the
good.
5th edition version of
it
that.
has twisted somehow.
What does that mean?
It's been distorted by its long presence here, this close to such a powerful magic source.
DM, what is the actual spell?
Phantasmal killer creates an illusion that murders you.
If you fail your save, you die. If you
Like,
succeed
you're
your
done.
save,
Like,
you
you
take a
just
shit ton of
die?
damage.
But it's been altered
Yes.
somehow over the eons.
Do I know how? Do I know in what way
No,
it was?
you did not roll high enough to know how it has changed.
That's why I don't want to do anything.
Fea, Sayoni, do you guys know anything about how spells can be twisted, messed up over time? You guys
Magic.
Booked learners.
Okay.
Have you guys read anything about the spells being twisted over time?
Is something I can take 20 on? Search books.
No, because there's a penalty for failure in this case.
Okay. Well, Arcana?
Spellcraft.
Ooh. I don't have that. Oh, it's not that bad with points. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know.
That was Sayoni.
Oh, well, neither of you know.
While they're like in their own minds thinking about it or talking out loud, I'm gonna say, Mariziel, if you want to die right now, feel free to take all of those things.
Oh, did you figure out the spell?
Yep. Don't
it?
touch it.
What's it do?
It kills you.
But
It's weird, and it's only you.
That sounds about right.
Fea, Sayoni, did you guys think of anything?
No, I'd have to
I
go
mean-
to library.
Same.
Okay. Do we know of a way to dispel it?
I am not upsetting a rune lord.
Well, aside from Dispel Magic, or Anti-Magic Field, or Mage's Disjunction, Mariziel can disable magic traps.
Yeah, that's what. So,
Mariziel, I'd
question.
rather you not, but
um,
Go ahead.
since he told me the name of the spell,
I didn't.
you didn't? I just asked you.
I didn't.
Okay, well, since I don't know the name of the spell, but it kills me apparently. So helpful.
I mean, a lot of things are gonna
Does-
kill you.
Could I
the
could
most
I
efficient
determine
thing.
could I determine the DC of disabling the trap?
Not beyond what you've already determined.
Could I take 20 on it?
Not beyond what you can't get it. Oh, wait, you mean to
Kidding.
disable it?
Yeah.
No, because
Right.
there's a penalty for failure. So basically what taking 20 means is you roll every result on a d20, 1 through 20, and get all the effects. So you would get the effect as though you had rolled a 1 on it.
Oh, I didn't know that's how it went.
That's taking 20, not taking 10. You can take 10 on it.
Stop trying to eat my.
Mariziel,
Yes.
if you go for the jewelry, I will have to intervene.
Listen, Mariziel, the spell if you were to touch any of that jewelry, would create a ghost thing that literally kills you. And just
Do I know what the name of the spell is from him saying that?
You can make a spellcraft check.
What's the name of the spell?
Brazil, I dare you to do it.
Does it
Oh.
matter? Are we seriously considering messing with the Rune Lord right now?
We really shouldn't.
We had trouble with
18.
the fucking Bogarts.
Maybe we can stand over here.
I gotta check the spell level on Phantasmal. Oh.
Is the wait
It's probably pretty high.
Bogarts? No, what were we killing? The lizard people? Anyway.
Oh, okay, it's a 4th level spell. It would be... What'd you get? 18?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are so close, but no. You don't know the name of the spell. It's DC 15 plus spell level.
I see hesitation in you, Mariziel. Why are you...
Because you guys are being very unhelpful.
Unhelpful for you to do what?
I told you it was going to kill you. I'm trying to save your life right now from you just ending it because of jewelry. Do you want to hold on to my sword for a while? Go for it. I won't kill you.
What?
Sayoni is holding the sword right now. Put away.
Where'd my sword? Oh, okay.
Oh, you dropped this.
Ashley, your mic is starting to go.
I'm asking because did you just want something new to have? I'm trying to keep you alive here.
It looks nice and I want to take it. Is that really such a terrible thing?
How about this? I'll compromise. The real Rune Lord probably has way nicer things. Let's go kill her.
Nope. Nope.
For once, I think me and Thea agree on this. How about we just worry about latest lot before we go and kill a Rune Lord? How about we get the Shadow Star together, right?
Very upsetting.
Well,
I feel like everybody's against me right now.
Trying
Handy
to
votes
save
with
you.
you.
I've never seen Elf cry before. Are you going to cry?
Do I look like I'm gonna cry?
You might.
Do you?
No, she just looks pretty mad, actually.
I'm not
And then she'll kind of
Trying to
step down off
save
the thing and...
your life right now.
Yeah, whatever, I don't want to hear it.
Cool.
Let me know next time you need me to look for another trap or make a, look around the area for danger or scout ahead. It'll be fine.
But we can't help you.
Well, knowing the name of the spell would help a lot.
I don't know the name.
Neither do I.
Yeah, sure you guys don't. Well, what else is in this room?
Columns carved in Rune Lord Sorshin's image.
I'm gonna try to push the
Yeah,
thing
Olaf,
back.
if you don't mind.
Well, you guys are helping me with this.
Sorry.
I'm gonna start sketching the room.
That's just actually kind of funny.
Wait, before I do, I'm just gonna put on top of the lid Olak was here, just discreetly before closing it.
Okay. So you're not gonna kill the clone?
Well, people are against me, and I guess it's okay to bow to peer pressure every now and then. That way I can get away with something later.
Okay.
So how
That is
about
a
we
good
go up this
method.
way?
Which way?
It looks like the hallway continues up here to the east.
What about this way?
Is
There's
there another
water.
way?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Let's go that way then.
looks like water on this side. What's on that side?
It just keeps going up and up. And there's a door.
Well, there's water here. Maybe it's a wait. It's gonna down the other end.
Let's go see where the water goes to.
I don't think the water.
I just don't
yeah, I think
feel
it
like-
just hits off. Is there Is that like sound of running water from here, or is it still water?
Yeah, you can hear water coming from that way.
It just sounds like water down here.
So like is it flooded?
Hmm. I didn't build this place.
Yeah, you'd have to go out there to see. It looks like
Well,
there's
let's
some
go.
kind of a balcony.
Well, let's go see.
I'm gonna have my unseen servant walk around the room and take its time to make sure like there's no like trigger traps.
Which room?
Kind of like,
You mean the
this-
the whole hall, or?
yup,
Because this is more of a hall than a room, I think.
room, hall,
Okay.
same difference.
Your unseen servant kind of shambles about. Not that anyone can see it, it being unseen. No traps trigger. And you guys are taking the western passage?
Yeah.
Okay. You follow it for a ways, past all these different columns of sortion and different poses wrapped around it. The hall eventually opens onto a balcony overlooking a subterranean river which flows from west to east. The waters of the river are dark, while the walls and ceiling above are a breathtaking array of earth tones, the natural stone polished and smooth. So it's still like the natural cave walls, but somebody went through and meticulously polished every facet of them.
How long ago would that have been? Maybe?
Make a
is it
knowledge
just-
architecture engineering check.
Oh, I don't know if I have engineering. I do not. Ooh.
Is this up where Fea is? Is that where we are?
That's the balcony
Okay.
overlooking the river.
What about nature?
In this case, it wouldn't be because this is more architecture.
Damn it. I don't have it so it's not worth doing.
But yeah, you can see that the river is flowing that way. Actually, I'll show that again after I zoom in and move for our viewers a little bit. You guys
Did
may
we
move
move
your
up to
tokens
this?
accordingly. Huh?
Okay. I'm just wondering, because, like, our tokens are everywhere. So
Well, yeah, remember,
where we are.
I go more
Or-
by theater of the mind. The map is more just a visual aid.
Are we on the balcony?
Mhm.
My
Okay.
roll 20 is being really laggy.
So, yeah, the water flows west to east.
I'm gonna throw some decaying meat into the river.
It disappears
Oh.
with a plop into the dark water. And you don't really see... I mean, you can see it start to get carried gently to the east, but it disappears.
I'm gonna do it again with casting light on it because I forgot to the first time. Say it the first time.
Okay. You cast light on it this time and drop another one into the water, and it illuminates that this water is very murky with sediment, but it's unmistakably shallow, only about 3 feet deep, as you see it get carried away to the east.
Are those boats?
Actually, yeah, you can see over there. Why can you see over there? Oh, only Olak can see over there. The others I don't think can.
Do something.
Yes, Olak, you can see that there are boats over there.
I can see it.
Ooh, it's a boat.
Yes, that's right. Maurizio, you have low light vision, so you can kind of see from the light emanating from this balcony. There's some dim light for you. You guys can see a sloping sandy beach to the east with a couple wooden skiffs moored to a 4-foot tall stone, or excuse me, to multiple 4-foot tall stone posts sticking out of the sand.
Oh.
Question.
Mhm.
Which way is the water flowing and how high is this balcony of the water?
Well, the water is flowing east. The balcony is
That
only like 5 feet.
And it's 3 feet. Right.
Yep.
I don't remember. Do I have a folding pole? I think I do.
And you can actually hear the sound of like a waterfall somewhere not far away.
Can I determine from which direction?
East.
Can I check with my folding pole if the like if it's like the sediment's like really deep. Like if I jump in and if I'll flop straight down, or
Sticking the pole down, it seems solid. You do not believe you would go straight through.
and is the water moving really fast?
No, it doesn't appear to be.
Hey guys, do you see anything else? Cause I see a boat. Gonna go. 2.
Yeah, there is a boat over there.
I would like to get my unseen servant to go get the boat.
So your unseen servant cannot move off the balcony. It can only really walk. Well, you could jump it into the water, but it would presumably get swept away. Because it doesn't have a full human's strength.
And it may not be able to carry the boat.
Right. The boats are pretty big. They definitely look like they would take a few people to carry.
I won't say carry, just drag it along the water.
Against the current.
It's not my problem. Maybe it comes back around.
We just gotta get you the telekinesis spell at some point, I think.
I
Yo,
thought that was a feature. Oh wait, no, that is a spell.
What's the point of having a servant if it can't do shit for you?
It can do servant things.
Yeah, getting a boat is
It-
a servant thing.
It could
What am I, a peasant?
it could paddle a boat for you.
What am I, a peasant?
It could row a boat. It could bring you a snack.
I would like it to row me the boat then.
Can you send unseen servant to the chat for me really quick?
What's Marizil doing while this is happening?
Nothing, just chilling.
Okay.
Be mad.
A little bit. She mad a little bit, yeah.
She hella mad. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna come up from behind her while you guys are trying to figure out how to get a boat across the water. The servant.
Yeah, it can't go in the water. It says the servant cannot perform any skill that requires a DC higher than 10, and it cannot fly, climb, or swim. Though it can walk on water.
On water, not underwater?
On water.
Well,
Interesting.
so paddling that boat is going to be above a TC 10?
Against going up the upstream, yes. Also, it would require a strength greater than 2.
Well, this is inconvenient for me. Then it will feed Dodgy instead. Just making use of my spell at this point.
Oh, okay. I mean, it can
Oh.
carry like a torch or a light for you if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna cast light on a spider and have it carry the spider.
Okay, I'm just gonna put the light on Fea and assume that your servant is staying near you.
Yeah, by the way, it's alive. The spider.
Okay, so there's just a little spider dangling through the air.
Oh, now I see the sand.
I'll cast detect magic.
You do not detect any magic.
Siani, it's very pretty here.
I'll be there in a minute. Sigourney's gonna cast Identify on the sword.
Go ahead and put that into the chat.
I will see if anything different happens.
Identify, let's see. There's a magical aura. Round 2. Ugh. I wish they had formatted that a little nicer.
Sorry.
Strength and location of each aura. It is moderate.
Sorry, my alarm went off.
Hello?
Second round is number of different magical auras and the power. Third is the strength and location.
Moderate. So you can make a spellcraft check with a +10 bonus.
Okay. Here it is. 21.
21.
Oh wait, with a plus 10.
That's
That'd be
identified.
30.
31. It appears to be a +1 longsword.
Okay. And after that, I'll head over with the others. Or to Faya.
Okay. So is everyone at the balcony, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up too.
Okay.
What do you want me to look at, Faya?
Actually, hang on a second. Evan, do you need me to move your token over there? Are you
could,
stuck?
please?
Just let me know
Fine.
if you need me to do that in the future.
Okay.
Just
It's
There's
just
land.
this map must be
huge. Yeah.
huge and probably has a lot of things on it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Get frozen.
So I'm gonna do a dum
Oh,
dum.
frozen.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Tim?
I think I was born ready.
So I'm gonna pull my grappling hook and my rope out of my backpack,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to run, jump, throw the grappling hook, catch onto something, and then flick it so that the grappling hook falls off and I can reel it back in, like Indiana Jones style.
Okay, but
To land on that.
what is something? All the walls have been polished to a smooth sheen.
You let me worry about that.
Adjust your
that's
DC
fine.
accordingly.
no. Let her do that.
Okay, I have
is
a
there
climb
anything-
DC. I have a climb DC on the walls. I'm looking at it. So
Is there anything that there's like to hold on to, or is it all like a man-made?
This doesn't
like
look like
smoothness?
man-made. It looks like it was a natural underground river that people then came through and smoothed the walls.
Why would you do that?
It's beautiful.
I don't care.
The walls look like earth tone crystal. Like it's all brown,
Uh.
sedimentary colors, but to a smooth sheen.
Okay. So what's the distance on that? I'm still gonna try it. I can do it.
I mean, there are still like angles to it. Like think like a polished gem.
When you described it, I thought about like a sewer where it's like brick or something that I can like
Oh.
latch into.
Where
So,
are you heading, Lyrian?
so what do you want to try to catch with the grappling hook?
I wanna get over here on this land right here. I'm like doing mental math.
Okay. I mean, you could probably climb on the walls. I don't think there's much that you could stick your grappling hook to,
Oh,
though.
so how about I just, instead of climbing on the wall, could I use the wall to do a wall run and land on the ground because it's below us?
You want a wall run.
Yes.
That would be an incredibly difficult acrobatics check if you want to try it.
I can do it.
Okay.
So I want to do some mental math, and I want to figure this out. Can I get a judge on a DC?
2 + 2.
You want a wall run about 20 feet
Yes. At a downward angle because it's below us.
by about 5 feet.
Yes.
I would say, given that the walls are also smooth and polished, probably a DC 35 to wall run, 25 to climb.
Okay, 35 to wall run. I can take.
I'm gonna nudge
I
Ancestral.
can't take 10. I gotta get a 20 to make that happen.
Bet you she falls.
Bet you she doesn't ask if I have spider climb.
I gotta get a natural 20 to pass that. Because I have a plus 15 to
How much,
acrobatics.
how much do you want to bet?
I mean, I'm just trying to take the climb DC and add 10 to it. I think that would make the most sense for
Okay.
like a wall run.
So
Oh, how much do you
I'm
bet?
gonna instead climb it,
This is a gold piece.
Okay.
and
You can
I'm
attempt
gonna-
to climb at double speed by increasing the DC.
no, I'm just gonna climb like normal,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take 10 because I have plus 15, which makes it 25.
Okay. So yeah, you can take 10 and climb along the wall if you'd like. Is anyone
Okay.
going to do anything as Lyrian clambers up onto the wall and starts moving to the east?
Yeah.
Oh, watch and see what happens.
Well, I bet you gold she gets some of her gunpowder wet.
And
Why?
I'm
It's waterproof.
Is
yeah,
it?
it is. He made it waterproof.
Oh, she tried.
Yeah,
Oh,
dick. Now I'm gonna leave a piece of the rope behind so I can at least like put a tether so people can attempt to like
okay.
have something to
Hold
grab
on to you.
grab onto while they're
Yeah.
doing this climb.
Yeah, and over here, there's the railing of the balcony, so that's absolutely doable.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to Handy. So Handy, follow me, and I'm just gonna jump down.
So Lyrian
And
climbs
now
up
those
onto
are-
the wall, and it's very slippery and treacherous because you're basically climbing the outside of a polished gem. but finger and toe strength is the key here, and you are able to slowly work your way northeast along this wall until you drop into the sand next to this boat. Looking about, you can see that it's a sloping sandy beach which extends up to the cave walls at the edge of a slowly flowing underground river. You can see 2 wooden skiffs moored to 4-foot-tall stone posts protruding from the sand. Each boat, now that you can look more closely at it, is relatively narrow and has room to seat 3. And each boat also contains a long wooden pole. And I'm sorry, I just noticed, because this is a different section, Fea, when you were detecting magic, the boats would detect as magic.
Alright.
I apologize.
What kind of magic?
Make a knowledge arcana, but it is a strong aura radiating from each of them. It is conjuration magic.
31. So the boats are fake. Got it.
Well, not illusion, conjuration.
I was joking.
Okay. Well, just making sure that was clear.
Well, they like fake as in they were conjured here, not built.
Gotcha.
They're not real boats. I wish I had to walk on water.
So, Lyrianne, what do you do over on the beach?
I anchor the line onto something. I guess I'm just gonna like tie it to the boat or something to give people an anchor point.
Well, there are the posts that the boats are
Oh, a
moored to.
post?
Would you like
Okay,
to use
I
that?
use the post.
Okay. So there is
And
now a
now-
rope running from the balcony where Olak is at to one of the mooring posts that these boats are tied off to.
Hopefully that'll decrease the DC a little bit.
I'm just gonna jump in the water.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking more about Fea.
Olak leaps over the balcony and splashes into the water. You land. The water's about up to your waist, and
Really
it's
popped into way too far.
flowing. It's flowing not super quick.
Alright.
If you got knocked down in this water, you might have to make swim checks. But as
Well,
long as
I'll
you stay on your
out-
feet,
I'll bring out my folding pole and use that to, you know,
Wait.
to prop yourself
Oh,
up.
look.
Okay.
Catch me!
why? Afraid to get wet?
No.
Fine. Just don't
Would
get
you-
any of the weird guts that you
No.
work with on me.
I'm gonna look at him like he's crazy.
Lucky I don't wear armor spikes.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm jumping down for him to catch me.
Okay. You jump into Olak's arms.
Well, no, I guess she can piggyback.
Who swings you around onto his back.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, just gonna go like this with the other one on the folding pole. Alright, everyone is go. I'm just gonna walk.
Okay. So Olak wades through the water. The pull definitely helps because as you move along, the water kind of picks up speed the more east you go. And it does get a little hard to balance, but with the pull, you're fine.
How does Handy do?
Handy needs to make a swim check, or he can take 10
He'll take 10.
for a total of...
What would swim do? Athletics, right?
Nope, there's a swim check. It's just a swim skill.
He doesn't have a swim.
Okay,
Does
then it
he?
would be strength.
14.
So, total of 12. Yeah, Handy easily wades through the water after you.
Ooh, ooh.
What about Daji, Sione, Mariziel, and Celtiel?
Dodgy's kinda gonna, you know where they wiggle the tip of their tail annoyed?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do that.
He could try the rope. That was a joke. Joking.
Olak,
What?
can you get Dodgy? He's too small. Please.
That involves going backwards into the water. Can't he jump?
Can you catch?
Probably not.
Is it really slippery balcony?
No. No, the balcony is actually quite dry.
Um,
Why don't you have Sethiel carry him?
he's gonna do a running start then.
Okay.
Talking about Dodgy?
Or
Mhm.
anyone.
I'm gonna try and catch him.
Okay, do you want to go out into the water?
Well, he's jumping towards me, so I'm gonna try and catch him on the land.
Okay, let's see. It's a 20-foot jump. Let me take a look at the jump DCs. So, it's just acrobatics check. You jump the number of feet you roll.
The dynamic lighting's doing some weird shit. for
Yeah.
me.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's because people emanate natural light.
22.
I'm stuck in here.
Oh, it's because you're in a column.
12. Oh, I don't think a 12 did it.
I don't know
12?
the column. No.
So
Nope,
that's-
it's 22.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, because you've got him.
so
Okay. So he
I'm just gonna-
leaps, bounding out and right into Lyrian's arm. She catches him. Go ahead.
Lyrian's gonna catch him and like rub his belly a little bit and say, "That's a good boy, Dodgy."
He's gonna try and bite you. Not like full on bite, but like let you know
Cat
that's
bite.
not okay.
I'm gonna take a piece of dry ration out of her backpack and throw it into his mouth.
What kind of ration?
It's beef jerky.
Oh, he'll take that.
He's gonna not be happy about it, but he accepts your apology.
Angry treat.
And then kind of dump him on the ground.
When your girlfriend's mad at you, but you bring her food.
Exactly.
That's fine. Tastes great.
I hate you.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
Yeah, it's like a piece of beef
Hate
jerky.
you.
It's about the size of her pinky. It just goes.
Oh, it really is
You
like
ever
a
seen
treat.
a picture? You ever seen the picture of that possum eating a strawberry or that little piece of ice cream, and it's like snarling, and then it like starts gnawing at the ice cream and goes, "It's pretty good, thank you."
Awesome. So, would you say Dodgy is a big fan of like sausages?
I think he would prefer. I don't know what those are actually. I can't.
Pepperoni.
Oh. I would say he's more of like a fresh meat kind of
Okay.
guy.
Gotcha.
Fey definitely spoils him, so.
So Celtiel, Maurizio,
I'm gonna-
and Sione.
I'm gonna
Is
catch
the,
Marizil before she jumps over,
Oh.
real quick. Listen,
Stick up behind me.
Phantasmal Killer.
Oh, is that the name of the spell?
It would literally fear you to death and only you, and we can't do anything about it.
I think you're doubting my skill.
I think I'm valuing you as a person.
Yeah, my dog's snoring.
Um,
Okay, good.
I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm capable of more than that. I could take care of a little magical trap. I just
I'm
need all the
okay
information at my
With
disposal.
risking myself, I'm not okay with risking others when I know it's just a death trap. I'll let you get hit by a fireball. I know you can take that, but
So, I want to unmoor one of the boats.
Okay.
Hey, Maurizio, can you bring my rope back when you climb over?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll turn to Celtiel. I don't think it's as hard as all that.
we might need to end up killing that clone before we move forward, actually. So I'm starting to side with you on going back.
And I don't just want shiny things. Just so you know.
Well, you sure?
I just like a challenge. And if I can't have a challenge, then I become a very sad elf.
Noted.
But I'll save it for later, I suppose.
during this conversation, and as Lyrianne is untying the post, and Olak, Handy, and Faye are kind of spreading out over the beach, what was Sione doing?
Well, I was gonna say something before you interrupted.
Oh. Well, that's what I was checking, is if you were still
Apparently
over
she's
there.
being
I'm right.
interrupted.
I'm standing right there.
Well, you didn't say that. That's what I was asking.
I think that's for the best, Marcio. I think we need more information before we go trying to kill that.
Well, so here's the thing. I want to talk with the group. We're about to steal part of a shattered star that the Rune Lords took. If she's still alive, she's not gonna let us walk in and take it.
Or she's not alive.
Well, if she's trying to kill us, I'd rather
If the
we have
clone's
that
here,
and we're running.
she's alive.
Is that how the spell works? Is it the clone?
4 to 5 months. It needs to grow.
What are you guys
4 to
doing up
5
there?
months, she was alive.
So the clone dies if Sorsha dies?
No.
So...
Is-
Sorcerer dies, she goes into the clone. If we kill the clone, and then she dies and has no other place to go, and no other person decides to make a clone of her body, it's a Rune Lord. I don't know if we can even kill her.
The rope is still tied from one point to the other, right?
It is, though at this point, Lyrianne, you've gotten the boat untied. What are Fea and Olak doing, by the way? Just so I know, while they were talking, what were you two doing?
I'm observing.
Okay. Olak?
Just kind of digging through the sand with my pole, drawing penises.
Okay. So, Lyrianne, you get this skiff untied. Are you just going to let it flow away, or what are you doing?
I'm going to. Well, it's still beached right now. I'm
Okay.
looking at it. So.
Oh, that boat. Okay.
Yeah, and I want to look down the river and say, I think we can take this boat downstream.
You mean upstream?
Yeah,
Wait, or
upstream.
downstream?
That way. We can take it that way.
Where's the waterfall sounding from?
East.
Said it was east, I thought.
Mhm.
So that's downstream.
Yep. Same way the river's flowing.
And I think we want to go up. But there's also a door here.
Yeah, a large... Funny you should mention that. The door,
That might be the door that
Is
just connects to what I was looking
an
at.
immense panel of reddish metal, nearly 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
That looks like it would be lock.
Dozens of scenes have been carved into individual 1-foot square frames on the panel. These scenes seem to chronicle a beautiful woman engaged in a magical incantation involving some sort of winged creatures.
Is it the same magical, beautiful woman that was in the sarcophagi? Guess. Or is it a different beautiful woman?
It does appear to be her,
Ah,
though it is
And was
unclear
she-
what she is doing.
and what's she doing?
Some kind of magical ritual involving winged creatures.
Creatures.
Mm-hmm.
What do the winged creatures look like?
It's just carvings, so they're not super detailed.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like painting, like detailed paintings or whatnot. Okay.
They're in the wall?
What kind of
In the door.
ritual does it look like?
Make a knowledge arcana check.
I don't have that skill. Damn. magic
Ask
users
your
out
local
there.
witch.
Would Fea have any interest in this door?
Oh no,
scene?
absolutely. She's staring at it.
So I'm going to assume that you've kind of
Hold on.
approached this large panel as well.
Yeah.
like-
Soon we're all starting to climb over, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
I'll
taking
look
10
at
on... Well, you'd have to make climb checks. I'll come to you guys in just 1 second. Let me address their checks first, and then I will be right with you. Yes?
I know Handy did a take 10, right? So like,
That was on swim.
yeah, I know. I was just wondering, like, during that time, if I can like kind of start then for a
Well, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Olak can make your checks if you wanted to look at it.
Well, I was wondering if I could take 20 on it.
Not in... Well, I'm actually starting to get mixed thoughts on this. I don't know if... I think... Because if you fail a knowledge check, I think you can't reattempt it. So I think I was wrong earlier. I think you can take 10 on a knowledge check. I don't think you can take 20. I think I gave Celtiel
Okay.
a freebie earlier.
Okay.
It depends on the circumstances if you have like a library
Yeah.
or something.
In a library, you could absolutely take 20.
Mm-hmm.
But with your own knowledge, it's just a test of what you know. So I think you could take 10 or roll.
Well, here's hoping I roll higher than a 9, because that's what I keep rolling.
You probably
Nope.
do.
Not
22.
today.
Should have done take 10.
But with a 22, that's still enough that you can identify that the wizard in these images, Rune Lord Sorshan, likely, appears to be infusing objects and locations with succubi, likely as a power source, or to serve as guardians, or just to punish the succubi.
Olaf, you want to know?
So I'm actually going to pause you two now. Celtiel and Mariziel and Sione, you guys were going to try to cross the rope.
Yes.
Did you want to take 10 on this climb, or did you want to just go for it?
I'll just take 10.
Okay, for a
No,
total.
I'll go last.
Okay.
So that I can grab the rope.
Celtiel, Sione,
Okay.
Is it what kind of check is it?
climb.
I'm not going to take 10, I'm just going to go across.
Okay, make a climb check.
26.
Yeah, you easily, like, you just, how are you? How do you want to do it? Because if you just hang from the rope, you'll probably get your feet wet.
That's fine.
You're just gonna,
I'll just.
okay, pull yourself along. Okay.
Yep.
You get your boots wet, but you don't drop the full waist deep into the water, so
Okay.
there's that. Or you
Celtiel's-
could even just keep your feet up and just kind of hang above the
Yeah.
water if you wanted.
Just slowly, like, hand over hand, foot over, just keep my feet crossed above it, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
How deep is the water?
3 feet.
How far down is it?
5 feet.
Okay. Dragon's just gonna go across the rope.
Oh,
He has
yeah.
he has a climb speed.
Okay. Yeah, he
And
just
Sione's-
skirts right along.
Sione's just gonna jump into the water. And go across.
Okay. You do need to make a swim check because of the current.
Oh, is it that bad?
It's not that bad. It's not a very high swim check. You could take 10 if you want.
I can't.
I would say you know that it's a DC 10. I'll tell you that. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. So you have absolutely no problem. You just wade against or with the current. You initially like stagger forward a little bit as it almost pulls you off your feet, but you get the hang of it, and then you just start wading up onto the shore.
Once on the shore, I'm gonna just put the sword down in front of Celtiel and just leave it there.
It sticks right into the sand.
You're gonna mess up the blade.
That leaves Mariziel.
Grudgingly pick it up.
And I will attach the rope and climb across.
You want to climb?
Yeah, I'll use the rope to pull myself across.
You'll definitely get wet.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you don't need to make the swim check then, since you have that rope.
All right.
You just get over there. So you guys are
Yes.
across.
Cast prestidigitation on anyone that's wet.
Which will conveniently dry their clothes without drying their skin.
It's fine.
Skin dries fast.
Prestidigitation attack spell. Your skin's too dry.
So it's about this point when Fea, you finished figuring out what you're looking at on this panel.
Ola, did you want to know?
Not really. It still looks pretty.
One
I want to know.
One further note: the central panel seems to depict Sorshan binding a particularly powerful-looking succubus into what would seem to be the scepter held above the Lady's Light.
Okay. So, She is binding succubi. Either to punish them or use them for guardian. But that one, and she'll point to one in the center, that one looked very powerful.
I'm gonna do the thing with
What?
my roll of paper and the charcoal.
Okay.
As soon as I learn that they're succubi,
So let's see.
reach into my bag and pull out a big roll of paper and some charcoal.
So you can actually get all kinds of rubbings. There's a lot of panels in here.
Cool.
How many do you want to grab from this door?
All of them.
There are... Okay, so add 16 rubbings.
Dang. Okay.
Sayoni
I'm going to
will
be
just
rich.
sketching them in her book.
I'm gonna make a. While they're doing all that nerd stuff, can I make a perception check with detect magic up to see if we're being followed by something invisible?
Make a perception check.
Gonna be so rich.
Okay.
Interesting bit of paranoia you got there.
Uh huh.
Sure, it's valid.
In this place, anything is valid.
20. Holy shit. 29.
So if something is invisible and holding still, I mean, you wouldn't
It's just
know,
if
but-
am I getting any like boop, boop, any like blips on my radar and just like trying to follow.
You
wherever
kind of
her-
look back to the balcony, now very shadowy. You can still see the light from the hall emanating out.
Mhm.
It's quiet.
Oh yeah, my spider's still
Empty.
there.
Oh, yeah, there's just a little spider hanging in the air glowing.
I'm just gonna keep looking around, keeping an eye out and looking up.
And funny thing, the floor here, like right by the panels that Olak and Fea were looking at, is about even with where the balcony floor was. Because, remember, the beach rises up towards
Right.
the wall.
Right. Good question for everybody. Who here thinks that if Rune Lord the Sorcerer is just waiting in the tower that we're about to go to, or before that, and has the piece of the Shattered Star? Who wants to take a bet that we have to fight her for it?
I no take. She keep.
If she has the Shattered Star, like the piece that we're looking for, then I just say she's earned that piece, that she should just keep it. And she can use it all she wants, and then we'll just go find the other pieces.
We go get stronger and then fight her.
And once she finds out we're looking for the rest of them and have located them, you think she's just going to let that slide?
We'll be more ready by that time.
If she doesn't make it there before us.
By that same logic, you live on a world based on paranoia.
I need to be. Someone needs to be.
It's because usually some people are usually after to kill him. They probably
Yes,
deserve
but
it.
that's fair.
Well, that's, I believe that if she is here, we go about it and find some other way. Granted, all the horrible stories I've heard about Rune Lords usually end up to the people dying before they can tell those stories.
Great.
So,
Great.
You encounter Rune Lord Satil?
I haven't had the chance.
No, he has not.
Nope. No, I kind of like living.
Yeah.
They're not infallible. They can be destroyed.
Okay, so are we planning to just leave and then eventually destroy her if we need to? Because if we need to, we should probably take care of the clone while we have a chance. Before we get too deep into all of this. So let's just say this. We tried talking to people. That doesn't really work.
That's because
Well,
we ended
someone
up-
always pulls a sword out on him.
Or a gun.
Yep.
Or a bigger sword. Listen, we know what we do and how things end up. You think we're just gonna walk away from a Rune Lord?
Well,
I
you
don't
should
think
know
so.
all about. You should know all about that, right? Huh?
Merziel and I did. I mean, after killing him.
But I mean, like, you
Killed him,
wouldn't.
though.
You wouldn't really know about what it's like to fight one or anything.
Enlighten me. Because right now I am very concerned going forward, seeing that depiction of a succubi
You should be. I mean, we almost
and
all
a
died.
clone that is currently alive,
What, does she
waiting
want to
for
kill
her
it?
soul to enter it when we eventually have to kill her, or perhaps the Grey Maidens are gonna do it for us or protect her. Who knows? I'd rather have that not there, regardless.
What's that beeping? No one? Okay.
Oh
So
no, I didn't hear anything.
you want to kill her?
I want to kill the clone in case we do end up having to kill her, or at least
Well, if you,
trying to kill her to get out.
I mean, if you want to try and kill the clone, then I'm not stopping you.
I'm asking
Just want to suck her blood.
as a group. I don't want to do that unless we're all ready and prepared to do that.
Well, right now the Rune Lord doesn't really have anything against us, and that's gonna put something
We
against
have
us.
2 of the shattered stars that she could just kill us for.
Is she looking for them?
Once we show that we're looking for hers.
Oh, is that hers?
I mean, that's how it happened. The Rune Lords. Faya, can you make your spider stop making that weird beeping sound?
I don't know if I can. It's acting up.
Okay, that's weird. Listen, if we're not all prepared to do it, then great, but I guess I said my piece.
Well, if
I've
you
noticed
want
that
to
we
kill him, then
Try to dispel what we can, and if her soul goes back into it, the things that she has prepared on that body are going to be there for her when she or if she dies.
that's a
Even
possibility.
if we just
but
take those things from her, leave the body.
it was fairly easy to get here, right? So wouldn't that just? Why would she not have any contingency plans set up to say if anyone tampers with that body that they don't just kind of die?
Don't disagree that she probably has some assurances elsewhere, but I think if we can take one piece off of the table, it's worthwhile.
If you think it'll help, then go ahead.
We're pursuing something probably far more dangerous than we know. I mean, we've seen how it affects us. How does it affect the Rune Lords? This was once a wholesome piece of pure magic. Don't you think one of the last living Rune Lords would probably want that?
If they're not in hiding.
And we're walking right to them, potentially.
If it's this easy to find that Rune Lord, I think they would have. I don't even think she'd be even on this plane of existence, to be honest. If they're that powerful as the stories say, they're not going to be on this plane.
I just.
If we don't all want to do it, that's fine. Just trying to bring it up.
You do
After
make
thinking about
sense.
it, I don't think we could just leave that there, although that looks like bait. I think we need to take the bait.
And didn't they say that if you messed with it at all, you would die? Isn't that what you said?
If we can dispel that safely, we should be fine.
And
it's only if you start to take the rings. So,
you
the jewelry
think you
or whatever,
could
right?
you think you could unravel a
Probably.
spell cast by a Rune Lord?
Sayoni, do you have Dispel prepared?
I don't prepare spells.
Do you know it?
I don't.
Faya?
I don't have the spell.
Riziel.
I could probably disable the trap that's associated with it, but I don't know about killing the clone.
That could be Olaf's job.
I don't
If we're
think
going to do it.
I don't think we should.
I'd rather try to talk to Rune Lord first.
By all means, let's try to talk to a Rune
She's
Lord with
probably
two
not
stars in our
even-
pocket.
I don't
Probably
think
not
she's
even here.
Yeah, what if
Warlords-
what if this
Okay.
is just her summer home or something, you know?
We ran into a clone of hers. What's the chance of running into a clone of a Rune Lord? I mean, come on.
Well, Karzuk didn't seem all that interested in the star or any pieces of them, so
Probably didn't know that somebody was
Maybe-
trying to collect them all.
right. Maybe they don't even know about them.
It's fine. Let's just keep moving then. If we're not wanting to do that, let's try to talk. If we run into her. Sure.
Alright, let's go. And she's gonna start climbing to the boat.
Each boat can seat 3.
Wait, what about this door thing?
I mean, can it
Oh.
seat me?
Honestly, I think that door goes to the place we were before because the placement's pretty alright unless there's a room in between here and
Can
there.
we make sure before we go?
I would love to take a look at it.
Yes, please do.
Perception check or
What are you looking for?
traps? And then if it's locked.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
20, 25, 28.
28. You do not see any signs of a trap on it.
Is it locked?
You can't tell. There's no apparent way to open it. Though something you do notice with your inspection is that this door is made of some strange material. As mentioned, it is a red metal. A red tinted metal.
What's that?
You're not really sure what it is.
What's that? History check.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
What's that?
It
Tell
would
me.
be a knowledge, architecture, and engineering check.
I don't
Nope.
want to make that one though.
Well, here's a knowledge local for you.
Is this what was under
Just
Castle
kidding.
Corvosa?
Is it?
Mm.
I think so.
Yes, it is. Good memory, by the way. Do you remember what was
Yeah, I remember
below?
what happened. I remember what happened.
You guys couldn't figure out how to get it open, as I recall.
No, there was like a hand that brushed Valros's shoulder. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Knowledge local.
Don't worry about that. We'll go. Did it work? Did I trick you?
architecture.
No.
Did you say dungeoneering or engineering?
Engineering
Oh.
and architecture.
I'm just gonna push on it.
Wheel.
Olak, you can tell that is one sturdy metal, probably some kind of a sky metal, but you're not sure what kind.
It probably fell off from the sky somewhere. It doesn't look painted. I wouldn't try to break it if I were you. You'd probably break whatever you're trying to break it with. Let's just adamantine.
You would know it's not adamantine, I think. That's pretty
Does it-
basic. That's green.
So you can't push it open?
It doesn't appear to push open.
Pull?
It's like a pull sign.
There's no handle on it.
Hmm.
I
I'm
would
gonna
say.
cast.
Did anyone detect? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll cast open close on it.
Smart.
It does not open.
Is it too heavy, or does it just not open?
You said there wasn't a lock on it.
No. There's no sign of a lock on it. There could be an internal lock. But
Okay, can I... Never mind. Can
Well,
I
that-
use my thieves' tools
Break it.
on this thing?
how?
I don't know. Is there anything that looks like a mechanism at all?
No. There does not appear to be any mechanism on it.
What about the sand?
What about it?
I'll just dig along see where the bottom is of the door. I'll dig along the edge.
Stone.
It goes down into stone.
Mm-hmm. It almost
I'll
looks
try-
like this beach was put here. Like it was originally not a beach, it was a stone cavern, and somebody wanted a beach here, so they made a beach here.
I'll feel along the edges and the top with my fingertips, just looking for any catch or anything
Of the door?
like that. Yeah, or any mechanism or anything like that.
Go ahead and make another perception check for me.
Okay. 25, 30.
30? Okay.
No, find concealed secret object +4, so 34.
34. As you're moving along the door, you happen to push in on the panel in the lower left corner of the door. This one, incidentally, depicts Sorshin binding some kind of a succubus into a statue on a stone platform in the middle of a lake. But the panel goes inward like a button, and as soon as you take your hand off of it, it just pops back out.
Does anything
But there
happen?
are 16 total panels on this door, arranged in a grid pattern.
Oh, I think I figured something out.
With the
And I'll point
exception of
out-
the centermost one, which actually, so I guess there's 17. The 17th is that center one with the big succubus, the more powerful one being bound into the scepter at the light.
Guys, look, there's these panels that depress right here.
Oh, well, we should make him happy.
Actually, they're all already depressed. It pushed in when you pushed it, and then just popped back out when you took your hand off. Sort of like a spring.
Oh. Wait, so they're all pushed in?
They're all pushed out. Think like a
Okay.
keyboard. When you
I'll
push the
push
key
another
in,
one.
the key goes in. When you take your finger off the key, it pops back out.
Right.
Like
I'll push
that.
another one in.
Anyone in particular?
I'll just push, like, whichever, like, I'll just go one by one and push them until, like, something happens, I guess.
When you get to the center one, when you push that panel inward, it begins to glow softly, and you see Thessalonian writing appear along the panel's upper edge. And then the door swings open toward you.
Guys, I figured it out! What's that say? I'll point at it.
Door open.
What's it say?
Sione,
Just as a common.
when you move in to look, actually, I'll just send it to you as a whisper because that's more fun for me. I want to hear you say it. Why did I type Sione and it auto-corrected to Jesse?
Because I am
Because
everything.
she is Sione sometimes.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, that's true. That's true. There you go, Ashley.
What? Oh. It says, Ayandamala is bound to the light for all ages.
Oh, I didn't open the door.
Shit.
What's
Setiel,
that mean?
Yeah.
you're slowly starting to win me over.
Oh, am I?
I think we should kill her.
It took a door to. Cool. Cool.
I was thinking while
Uh-huh.
they were working on it, and I think I should do it because my gun has a higher chance to kill her in one attempt. Out of character, times 4 crit. That's the reason I'm offering.
Now, something to be aware of. A coup de grace is not an automatic crit in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
But it is a full round.
But
action.
it is a lot of damage.
It's regular damage, and if that doesn't kill them, they then have to make a fortitude save equal to 10 plus the damage you dealt.
Well,
Or die.
D12 plus 10.
So, mechanically speaking, Olak probably has the nastiest coup de grace. Or coup de grace, excuse me, coup de grace.
Why do we do that?
Guys, think it is best. I will not stop you, but I
I
don't trust idea. Not that I don't trust you, Saltiel. I just fear
let's
Greenwood more.
let's
I
get
think
it
it's
over
a
with.
valid fear. I just.
We'll just go back, clean it up, and then we'll
stopping
continue
at
with our mission.
We're stopping at this door now.
I still think this is a bad idea. I have a bad feeling.
You always have a
Marianne
bad feeling. when
Gonna
you're looking-
basically
What did it say, Sayoni, on the door?
Ayandamala is bound to the light for all ages.
What does that mean?
That might be the succubus.
Means this dungeon is rated PG
Only PG.
for all ages.
Nice.
Yeah, I got you. So, with prayer on the ground, of course.
Listen, do we?
What does that mean, though? I don't get it.
I'm not. I think it's implied that it might be the succubus.
Hmm.
Maybe.
So,
Maybe.
Teal, let's
Or
do
it could be something
over
that's
with
great that
before
we should probably release into this world.
before we regret it, or before she comes
I don't know.
waking up out of nowhere. So, Lyrian's gonna start walking in that direction. So, Teal, are you
Wait,
coming?
can we look at this
Yeah,
first?
can we-
Oh, I
can
just
we,
open the door.
Oh,
Before
I thought
we
you opened it
before
already.
Yeah, the door is open.
leave the doorway that we just opened, can we at least go in?
That's where I'm headed.
Yeah,
This is
looking
the
in,
same
you
door-
can
Walking back.
you can
No,
see
no,
that it
that
goes.
way. This is the same doorway that I looked down at
Mhm.
earlier.
Oh, this goes
My
back to
roll
that.
20 is slow as
Yeah.
fuck right now, so
Okay,
Oh,
understood. Understood.
I can't see you pinging. I can't.
Oh,
yeah,
But,
you can see the columned hall with all of the Sortian columns seductively
right.
entwined.
yes.
So Lyrianne, if it's just a clone, it should be fine as long as you don't touch the jewelry because that is trapped.
Well,
Yeah,
and that
so
will set
that's
it
why.
up.
That's why I'm
Here's
trying
the
to
thing.
aim at not hitting the jury.
here's the thing. If the jewelry's trapped, I'm sure the body is too.
No,
Why
I
wouldn't-
looked.
But why wouldn't you trap the body?
Because grave
If
robbers. is
someone's
more-
trying to kill you, why wouldn't you trap the body?
Grave robbers.
What would you do if you had a clone of yourself?
Okay, so I looked,
Have a
and
good
the
Make
body
it
isn't
another clone.
trapped.
All right.
Probably
Right.
conquer a small town.
So-
Careful.
Let
I
me
wanted. Oh, sorry.
let me take a look at it one more time and try to make sure. If that's what you really want to do. We don't have to do that.
Now, something like perception is something you can take 20 on, by the way.
Oh, I
Oh,
want to
okay.
do that.
Yeah, but she can't see magical traps.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're
let
right,
me
never
look
mind.
also.
You can see them, you just can't disarm them.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
Lyrianne,
yeah, maybe she should look.
is Lyrianne the only one going back to the sarcophagi?
Okay.
No,
sarcophagus?
I'll go back. I'm not gonna leave her. Let her go by herself.
Lyrianne and
Well-
Mariziel?
I'll go, but I'm
I'll
gonna
go.
stay a decent way away.
Is Faya just going to be that person who's there to purse her lips at them disapprovingly?
No.
Okay.
She just,
No, that's Sayoni.
Yeah.
Is Sione
That's
doing that?
Saltiel.
Yeah, she's not. She does not think this is right at all.
So I'm gonna push the sarcophagus back. I have a max drag push
me
rating of 650.
Okay,
You
so
So
you
I
can
guess
open
me
it.
and Mauricio. Okay.
You guys are such bitches.
I don't. She doesn't
Look
think
at
we
you
should be
over
doing
there.
This is the bad
And
call.
I pull out my musket and point it right at her forehead.
Wait, hold on.
I will
I'm
say
not
the
gonna
only
pull
way
the trigger yet.
you get XP for a trap is either by triggering it or disarming it. Just so you guys know.
But you checked, right? You checked to see if the body is trapped. You're gonna take 20 on that.
Who you
I
talking
tried.
to? Me?
Oh, me?
No, I'm talking to Lyrianne.
Oh, Lyrianne is going to take 20 on checking the body.
Okay.
And
Is
that'll
it-
be a 28, I think.
28,
No, not 28.
no.
Not 28. 38.
38.
Can you move me?
Yeah.
Wait, let me check just to be sure. Yes.
I'd probably be by Sayoni.
38?
trying to talk to her.
You don't see a trap on the body. It seems to be keyed to the jewelry.
Okay.
Mariziel,
Well-
are you taking 20 or are you letting Lyrianne do it?
No, she has a higher perception than me, so.
Not for traps.
Oh, then yeah, I'll check. I'll take 20.
What's your total?
So it's a perception check?
Mhm.
Okay.
So it would be
20, it's plus half level for trap finding, so plus 3, plus my lens of detection is plus 5.
Mhm.
So,
for a total of.
hold on. let me add all this up. Okay, so it's 20 plus 11, so 31, 36, 37, 38, 39.
39.
Is there anything else to add to that? Plus 4 for objects. Doors and traps. Okay, plus 4. So 43.
Well, now that you've crossed 40, you actually find a second trigger, which was
Oh,
concealed.
Shut up.
No, I'm serious.
Oh god.
What was it on?
You guys are literally at the point where, no, it's fine. And like Mirian's putting her gun to the head, and you're like, well, wait. Any harm, even a scratch to the clone will likely trigger the trap.
The phantasmal killer trap?
So,
Yep.
can you
Oh,
disarm?
don't do it.
Hey,
No. Here's my thought process.
Riziel, you look a little shocked over there.
Here's my thought process. We have to deal with this clone. The trapping on the body doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it does. A little bit.
How? You wanted to kill it for obvious reasons. Those reasons are still there.
Yeah, they are. But now it gets triggered by anything that we do to it.
I might be able to disable it.
Okay,
Oh, how hard it would be.
Here's something. How
Here's-
hard
so-
is it to live through this trap?
worst case scenario,
I die.
one of us dies.
It would be me.
Sorry, worst case scenario would be one of us dies, triggers a trap, something comes and finds the triggered trap, and then we have to fight something
That would be
and
pretty
try
bad.
to leave.
how about this?
Which then, if we damage the body even more of us could die.
I still kind of want to kill it, to be honest.
I'm not saying we don't. I'm just saying we need to
How
be
about this?
very careful.
If
what we're doing.
anything happens to me, so basically what I know was what am I rolling to make sure I don't die?
I can give you the. Hold on.
What does it cost to
Oh.
bring back Dodgy?
What about disabling the trap?
We can try that, but if you fail,
It'll activate.
That'll trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the spell that's on there, it's a Fortitude save, or you die.
Oh, I can do fortitude. I'm really good at that.
You also get a will save to recognize. Essentially, what it does is it makes the most terrifying thing appear in your
I'm
mind.
also
Only your
I'm also
mind,
good
and
at
it
will
kills you.
because I'm an elf, half elf.
Even if you're successful in the Fortitude save, you're taking damage. Just
The
keep in
damage
mind.
is whatever. I can
The
take
least-
that. I have over 58 health.
No, the least. Oh gosh. No, we have to try to disable it because if you trigger the trap and I could have disabled it,
But
it's not going to
think
be
about it.
feel very-
If I kill her, even if she like the trap goes off and you die, then it'll be for nothing. At least she'll be dead in the process if we shoot her.
Oh.
Wait,
I don't have Revivify.
This, we should not be doing
We should.
this.
You know what?
I think we
You
need
know
to
what?
come back tomorrow.
I'm taking a pill out of
Wait.
Celtiel's book and I'm gonna shoot
Question.
Actually,
Phantasmal
Excuse me?
Killer.
Hold on, stop. Hold on.
are you pulling the trigger?
her. I'm taking a page out of Celtiel's book.
Don't put this
And
on
you're-
Celtic.
Well,
This
don't
is
read
on
my
you.
book. It's my book.
All right, do me a favor, Jasmine.
But you're not letting anyone know, or
We're at.
Are you doing it?
Oh God, I don't wanna, but I will.
Do we hear her cocking a gun?
Well, she already
Oh.
had the gun cocked.
It's already cocked.
Ah,
Spectacular.
You know what? You know
I leap
what?
across the sarcophagus. No.
You know what? I'm kind of curious to see what'll happen. So,
All right.
yeet.
She does.
That would have been amazing, by the way, if your gun misfired at this point. That
Oh
would've-
God, yeah, it would have been. But that's a crit for 69 damage.
if it hits.
That's the
Oh,
double
does it-
barrel.
does
It confirms.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
a 15 confirms.
It's DC 10 to hit. So,
Oh wow.
as this happens,
Execute order 69
Lyrian.
damage.
you see the body sit up and look at you, and then begin to grow to an immense size and reach out a massive hand and lift you into the air and begin to crush you. Make a will save.
Oh God. Can anyone else see this?
Nope.
No.
Oh no.
It is all in your mind.
Mariziel, what you see
No.
is the
There we go.
ruined head beginning to pull back together.
Here we go.
Lyrian, make a fortitude save,
I
please.
see what?
This
I
is the
see-
important one. This is the important one. Oh,
Okay, actually, okay, so that's a 9 for our viewers at home,
And the will save was a natural 1.
and the will save was a natural 1. Lyrian, you feel your body crushed,
bye.
and everything goes dark.
Ouch.
Mariziel, you see Lyrian gasp, like looking about wildly. She drops the gun and falls on the ground, eyes open, and begins to convulse.
I had a spell.
And as she goes still, the body of Sortian sits upright in the sarcophagus. And that's where we're going to take our break.
You fucking dick.
I told you what I was gonna do, and you decided to do it. In game, I told you.
You know, I was kind of curious. I wanted to be like Celtiel. I had to piss off the group one time.
Guys, we're gonna take a very short break because I'm very excited for everybody to see what happens.
Okay, to be honest,
Jasmine?
I really wanted to make that will save. 'Cause I'm like, oh, I got a +2 to my will saves. I can do that.
Don't go anywhere with your character sheet, Jasmine. I want
Give
to
me
talk
another
to you
character
in
sheet.
private
Oh.
because
Because the spell was twisted,
the spell was twisted. We gotta
and
do
we
some
don't
things.
know what happens.
So, chat, we'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Bye bye.
Cool.
Yes, we're back. All right. So, Lyrian is fucked up. Oh. Whatever. As Lyrian's body hits the floor and you have this moment of kind of shock to see that just happened. Mariziel and Olak and anybody in view of the sarcophagus, you see the body, the clone of Rune Lord Sortian, sit upright as the last of the wound blown through her head heals. Everyone roll initiative.
Just gonna throw my hands up, like, wasn't me.
And Lyrian, I'm just gonna, well, yeah, you're dead.
Go with that.
Like dead?
I'm on the ground, dead.
No.
Oh, I'm not at full health. I'm not ready to fight.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 manually for this one, because I didn't think this would actually happen. I was not prepared.
You were not prepared.
Mariziel, what was your initiative?
I got a 18.
Celtiel.
10.
Olak.
Ian.
10.
Yes, sir.
Sione.
11.
Is Daji going to be participating?
Maybe. 3.
Okay. Feya.
Shit. Wait. 5.
Handy.
22.
Oh, that was dodgy.
And is Dragon going to be participating?
He got a
That
6.
improve initiative.
Okay. And Sortian got a 17.
Hey guys,
Okay.
you know the best part about this before we actually start is that we're all grouped up.
Yep. So
Lightning.
Fireball.
let's get some groovy tunes going.
Fireball cast at 5th level.
Please no.
Handy has initiative.
Handy will delay it this time.
Okay. Mariziel, it is your initiative. What do you do?
Can I try to assess if this clone is a threat to me? Or
Make
like,
a
does she look like she's about to start casting?
Make a sense motive.
Look down at Lyriad. Like, oh shit. What the hell? Sense motive is a 4.
I would say that the panic is getting to you a little too much. You can't really tell. I mean, you're probably remembering the last Rune Lord you were this close to.
Okay, I don't want to straight up attack her if she's... I don't... I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to just duck around this corner for
Keep
some
backing
cover.
up a little bit more.
And but I want to
Till
be
I hit
able.
Corvosa.
I want to see what happens first. I want to see what she does. Can I ready an action to attack her
If
if she starts?
Do you still have
tries
line
to-
of sight to her?
Well, I did that because I wanted to try to hide, but. I don't
Okay,
know.
but
Can
you're
I do
like
that?
right around the corner. Yeah. Okay, so you're hiding. Make a stealth check, and you're readying an action to what's the trigger?
If any of them, or if the clone thing attacks any of my allies, I want to throw a dagger.
Okay.
My stealth check is 25. Oh, 27.
All right. Rune Lord Sorshan is up.
I'm gonna move my token right here, so I can see.
What does she do? Jasmine.
How did I get in here? What the hell's going on?
Sorshan says.
Wait, what's that? Is that me? She points at her body on the ground.
Is this in Lyrian's voice?
Yes.
Well, kind of like her accent is there, but it's weird. Like it's a little more breathy, and it's coming from the body of
Oh.
Sorshan.
Should I change the way my I talk? Okay.
If you think you can. I mean, it's still you.
So
It's
go
still
breathy,
Lyrian.
you say?
It's just to match like here.
Okay.
If you want to see.
So
her
I'm
up
gonna
close.
do it. And what is that right there? Is that me?
Oh no.
Is that about right?
Yeah, sure. That's up to you.
I don't know.
It's your body.
She's pointing to herself on the ground.
And as you're pointing, Lyrian, you notice that your hand is covered in rings.
Oh,
And
Oh,
looking
but
down,
what's-
you're
this?
wearing. Whoa.
Oh, I can barely. Ugh. What am I wearing?
Diaphanous, flimsy, revealing robes.
What is that?
You are basically wearing a night dress that is,
Oh,
well, designed
right.
to be. It leaves
not
little to
a
the
night dress.
imagination. Well, no,
She
it's not a
reaches
night
down
dress,
and-
but.
And picks up her hat and covers her body with it.
So you're getting out of the sarcophagus and
Yes.
picking that up. Okay. I'm going to say that that's Lyrian's turn. Sione, what do you do?
This is a trick. I fireball her.
Do you?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say.
Everybody's like, what?
Fucking murder!
I don't do anything. I just stare in shock and horror.
Celtiel, what about you?
Well, knowing how clone works, of how the body, the spirit goes into the lifeless body, but it's meant for the one that created it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now confused of why she's now in the body. Lyri,
What?
did you willingly go into Sorshan's body? Oh my god.
What kind of asinine question is that?
Wait,
Of course I didn't know this was going to happen. I thought she was just going to explode.
It's really off-putting, particularly for those of you who know what you're looking like, who have recognized her image.
For my turn, I'm going to. Yeah.
So am I wearing the same dress from the pictures?
I am
that
going
see?
to
Probably.
see if Lyri's body has any magical draw to like a tether to Sorsen's animated body now.
I'm gonna send a picture.
I'm just gonna see if there's any like magical tether from Lyrian to Sorsen, or if this is because like I don't know in what way.
So you're
spell
casting
was
detect
twisted.
magic.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll take
And
you a few
looking for-
rounds to really identify for sure, but you
Okay.
do detect magic.
Other than what I've found before.
No, then you do not detect magic.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Olak, what would you like
This
to
is all
do?
very confusing. You know what? We need to slow down. You sound a bit like
No.
Lyrian. I'm gonna hit her with a non-lethal attack.
You know how that goes usually, right?
Lyrian, does 23 hit you without your armor?
Without all my armor and my shield and everything else that goes for me, yes, that does.
Yeah,
hit
all
me.
your gear's still lying on the dead body.
If we're going with touch AC, it's straight up 16.
Okay. Well,
16 non-lethal damage.
you take 16 non-lethal damage.
I take 16. Ah, Olak, what the hell?
That, just so you know, that counts up from 0, not down from your max.
Yes, I made the red icon my 16.
Okay. Perfect.
You sound like Lyrian, but you don't sound like Lyrian. What the hell
Ah,
is this?
that really hurts. Stop.
It's the end of my turn.
Dragon, anything?
He's doing the classic mouth open thing as he watches.
Okay.
Doesn't know how to take.
Is it even more like open? Like,
He's pretty shocked.
Faya?
I'm gonna go over to Larian and stabilize. As far as I'm aware, she's dead.
Well, stabilize wouldn't restore her from dead. That would only restore her if she's dying.
Well, I don't know either way, so.
Okay.
Her spine is
Got
snapped
it.
and she's not breathing.
Well, actually, that was what Lyrian imagined, but looking at her, no.
Oh, okay. I forgot. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was
Isn't
an
that
illusion.
here?
She's basically she's under Olak. Yeah. Yeah. So moving over, you crouch by her body and cast stabilize. Nothing happens.
I'm just seeing if there's more to it. Breathing?
No.
You really are an idiot.
I'm gonna end initiative, I think.
Just poke my head around the corner. What's happening?
you couldn't wait.
I
You
have
couldn't wait.
no idea what's happened. It was supposed to kill her, not to put me in her body.
You failed. That's what happened. And now look at you.
Well, at least I have the curves I always wanted.
I do an Arcana check.
To
See how to put her back in her own body.
would
Damn
this
it.
be Knowledge Arcana? Yeah, Knowledge Arcana. I think that would make sense.
Kibu.
Fun, you're
Yeah,
carrying
I-
your own dead body, though.
Can I do a check to see like what the is that? No, I got nothing. I don't know.
Can I do a check
Would-
also
It would be
to-
Arcana.
Yep.
to see if we're being tricked right now? Because Sortion did enchantment magic, right?
Sense motive.
I did not roll above a 10 today, by the way. I got
Faya-
an 18.
As far as you know, resurrection magic would not work on Lyrian right now because her soul is elsewhere. So if she died in the body she's in now, you could then raise her with any resurrection magic. But otherwise, this is her body now. And
Well,
it would take wish, miracle, or true resurrection, barring... Actually, no, even according to what I'm reading, even if you killed her, her soul would be restored to this body unless one of those 3 spells is cast. So you would need a 9th level spell to fix this. Maurizio, you aren't getting the sense that this is an enchantment.
this is Saltil Ashley laughing, because this is...
Lyrianne, is that really you?
Oh, who else would it be?
You look like
Sortion.
Which
That's who else it could have been.
I look like what?
you look great.
Hey,
Wait,
try
why
to
am I
take off
wearing?
ring.
Why am I wearing all these clothes?
Take
like-
off ring.
Take off all your rings, or try
Take
to
off-
real quick.
Take off the ring, okay? And she just starts taking off the ring, and
Yeah.
now she notices her hands are completely different sizes.
Yep.
By the way, you're half naked.
I've realized that. Can someone give me a robe or something?
Strip your old body.
I don't have any to spare, sorry.
You could actually be Rune Lord Sortion dressed as a gunslinger, and that imagery is just outstanding to me.
Take your old clothes. But does that mean I can keep body?
No. Wait. So
Man,
you're
that
saying
is the most fucked
you
up.
have to put me back in
And
there,
I love
right?
it.
You have to put me back.
I don't know if we can.
You no go back to body.
The spell was meant... How clone works is it's meant to be a body for the one that made it. It's twisted. I told you all that. This is what you get.
Didn't
I
I tell
I
you?
told you what was going to happen.
I
So
had
I
a bad
can't-
feeling.
So I
we
cannot
couldn't
go
do this.
back.
No,
And then she got
Seoni's right. You shouldn't have just shot her.
How much
all that,
money do
all that
you
long
have?
hair gets into her face, like up, and she starts pulling the hair back.
I heard Ashley was trying to say something.
No.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, you were.
I don't know about. Let me check.
Oh,
She
that we
goes over
shouldn't
to
do
her
this?
body and goes through her own
Yeah,
her
that was it.
pockets.
Oh.
About 400 gold.
Well,
Bullets are
Let me
expensive.
disable it.
I'm gonna... I don't know, rack my brain of
So you're
how
saying that
twisted this spell was.
I'm her. That's me now.
Like, is this clone body gonna last? Is it just gonna wither and die? Can
I would say, just given your earlier spellcraft, you
Yeah.
know that it's a body. It's as fresh
It's-
and
it's
it
fresh
will
and-
live. Now,
Does it-
something else. Yes, Ashley?
Does it come with health insurance?
Life
does.
insurance. The
Yeah.
thing is, getting into a little bit of Galarian lore, Rune Lord Sortion was not a human in the same way that Sione is. She is a true Aslanti. Now, today there's an ethnicity called Aslanti, and they have the dark hair and the proud features, but they're not true blood Aslanti. An Aslanti human is superior to a normal human. They live longer, they are stronger, smarter, they have more potential. She
Okay.
is a perfect human, if you will.
Uh-huh.
They had purple eyes.
Mm-hmm.
This one has green.
Well, they had a few different colors of eyes, but
Oh.
it's possible Sortion may have
Hey, wait.
magically changed her eye
Wasn't
color.
Aerodin a
Yes.
Aslanti?
Aerodin is referred to as the last Aslanti.
Just see this weird.
Cons-
So she should have a long, healthy lifespan, though probably not as long as her half-elven lineage would have.
Well,
So
Wait,
welcome to your new body, I guess.
wait. Would that have happened to anyone who tried to kill her?
Probably.
Oh,
If
thank
you
God. it
failed.
didn't.
If you failed at what Lyri failed at.
It's a good thing it wasn't me. I don't think I would have been able to work without my own bits and pieces.
Oh my god, that would have been amazing.
Olak,
No, it would not.
that's the Rune Lord.
So, do I get body or no?
Well, you have to.
I would preserve, but I need to know, because I can make things with it later.
I suppose you should send me back to my father.
Hey, why don't we just stick it into the sarcophagus for now and then come back later? I'm not gonna.
Because it will rot.
Well, where are you gonna stick? Well, I don't have preserve.
Put it in your bag of holding or something? What are you gonna do with it, Thea?
Bag of holding would destroy it.
How about this? Put it into the bag and then I'll come back and put preserve on it so it'll be at least meaty when you come back for it. Does that work?
Larry, you might be facing the reality that this is now what you look like. Rune Lord Sortion.
Oh,
Congratulations, you are now
Oh.
probably going to be targeted more.
This could be worse.
Well,
All
I
things
could be in
considered.
that body.
Who
Well,
knows? Maybe you can take control of the succubi. She probably laid in our way.
Contract don't work like that.
Well, that is true. If I look like her, then maybe then.
No, your body is her. It is literally a part of her. That's how you make clones.
Wait, can't you speak in Don't you know Thessalonian, Durian?
Yes, I can speak it.
Yeah. Why don't you try that speaking to the succubi? That should work.
If we run into one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the Grey
I'm not the
Maidens will
best at speaking
recognize-
Thessalonian.
Oh, wait. Do you have magic now?
How do I know? How do you find out?
You want to try doing
clinch.
magic?
Clench your butt cheeks
Don't-
and then hold your hand out for light.
Deltiel, how do you do your magic? Should
Just
I
like-
should I
well,
whisper
that's
into my sword? Or would my gun work?
Sure, whisper into your gun.
So she's gonna pick up her gun off of her corpse, and she's gonna whisper into it, saying, "Aim better, shoot straighter." Is it glowing yet?
No.
It's usually an arcane casting.
Well, you tell me how to do it.
I don't know. It might be more innate. If it's Thessalonian in nature, then Seone is probably your best bet.
Oh, Sione, you just have spell in your blood, right? I've heard stories about sorcerer's blood.
I suppose. Yes.
So how do you cast? Tell me. What words should I say?
It's not about saying the words. It's you can feel the magic well up in you. And you do say words, but you also shape it out with your hands. Do you understand? I think you would have to go to a magic college to
Okay,
really learn how.
let me try to cast a spell. And she's going to like concentrate and focus and try and cast something.
Nothing
as
seems
a-
to happen.
Okay.
Stuck with the body there, Larry.
Doesn't look like I have any spells.
Rizal, were you saying something?
I don't remember. She's like staring at your jewelry.
It's on the ground.
I forgot.
Rings.
Do you want to take it?
Oh, she dropped that on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Lyrianne, come on. Pick it up.
That is one necklace of lapis lazuli, one pair of emerald-studded
Oh, hold
earrings,
the
7 rings,
phone.
silver and pink pearl anklet.
No, stop, please. Can you
She
just
gonna
type
put
it in the
blade
chat?
on her?
I mean, I added it to your
Well,
treasure page.
Let me. Maybe I should keep it on. Everything in here might think it odd, some of me not wearing the things that I was supposed to have on.
Might also seem weird if the actual Rune Lord Sortion shows up and sees
And that
herself
would
walking
be
around.
even more odd.
Oh, I remembered what I was gonna say. Do the Grey Maidens know what sorcery looks like?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Probably,
That
yes.
might be an issue. Or very fun.
That might be beneficial.
Wait, didn't they say they were following Sorshin?
Yep.
Wait, what if there's another clone
About that.
and they did the same thing?
This spell's been here for a while near this powerful body, and that's why it got twisted. I don't think it was... Perhaps it was intended that way? I don't know. But if they're all doing this, then we need to be a little bit more concerned.
Well, yes, I guess we should do something with my body. And she's gonna start putting on her armor, picking up all her stuff, and
Just getting naked?
yeah.
Well, either way,
Lurian's
one of you is
getting
gonna get naked.
Lurian's corpse is gonna get naked.
But you're gonna get naked too, getting it on.
You're getting into your own pants right now.
I'm already naked. Look at this robe I'm wearing.
This
Not
is
my
an
problem.
unprecedented opportunity for some of you. Is Faya going to be taking the body then?
Yes.
Lurian,
What?
Kim,
How
never
heavy
imply
is
that
your
when
body?
Lurian's corpse is in front of you naked.
I'm laughing.
I do need to know how heavy it is, though.
I thought you were putting it
Um,
in the sarcophagi.
I weigh 145 pounds.
It's gonna get destroyed if you
It's,
put it in the
I
bag.
think
Why would it get
bag-
destroyed?
Isn't it
Because
in
the
an
mouth-
astral plane? Isn't it?
The mouth of the bag is only like maybe a foot wide.
It'd also decompose, would it not?
Yes.
Not that quickly, but I'll wait tomorrow. I'll cast Preserve on it, just pull it out.
I've put bodies in bag of holdings before. A
Oh.
Yes, she
7-foot
has.
armored body,
Keep
mind
in
you.
mind that was in a past edition where your bag of holding
Yeah.
could hold more than 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I am not above
Pathfinder.
200 pounds. I took a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, but adding 145 pounds to it?
Yep, I'm good. I took a lot out before we left.
Wait, where did you keep them?
What?
They're in my room. There's some crazy stuff in there.
Why do you think Sayoni switched rooms? Some crazy ass shit. Anyway,
Good point.
sorry. Okay, so we're keeping her body and walking around with the Rune Lord Sorshin.
Do you want to
Yes.
give the hat a disguise?
I don't think she'll need it. I think it's better if she's out in the open, honestly.
And she's going to, after she re-equips herself fully and she has all of her stuff back, you're now looking at a gunslinger version of Runeless Horse.
I would love to see artwork of that one day.
I'm gonna commission it. I really want to now.
Damn.
Or if anyone from the chat wants to put that together.
Well,
Right, well... What now?
That was exciting.
And she's gonna try and put her hat on, but the hat doesn't fit her head anymore. Just gonna. Oh well, she clips it to her belt. So moving on to the next room.
Just
The
like that,
hat
huh?
would
You're
match
just-
Celtiel.
You're just fine. You're totally okay with just
Of
moving
course
forward.
I'm not fine, but we still have a job to do, do we not?
You know, I've never once looted my own dead body.
I'm going to
Well, this is gonna go.
take off whatever cloak I have, kind of like roll up the body a little bit, and then start very carefully putting her body into my bag.
Illyrian roll up. All right, yeah.
No, nor have I put my own body into.
It definitely like takes a couple people to be able to like work her body into the bag because the bag's not meant for stuffing a body into.
Olak will definitely assist in this.
It takes some contortion. Excuse me.
Did you break my arm? You fucking shit.
You're dead. Don't worry.
That's my collarbone.
It's okay. Necromancy fix.
Necro what?
Oh no!
now?
Oh no! She's gonna turn into a zombie.
An unprecedented opportunity, I called it.
Oh no!
I'd also like to bring into the table that resurrection is necromancy.
I would like you guys to know that I am very, very good at necromancy.
What? I don't think I honestly don't think that
In fact, I specialize in it.
like a resurrection will work because my spirit's already got a body.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. As before, it's gonna take a wish or some other things.
Wish,
to...
miracle, or true resurrection.
True resurrection means we have to kill her first.
Yep.
Oh, this is Lim and Faye all over
Now,
again.
unlike 5th edition, those are scrolls that can actually be bought if you have enough money.
A lot of money.
So just to throw that out there, I'm keeping all the jewelry on.
You took a lot of it off.
I'm trying to. Well, I took the rings off, and I want to try and put them back on, so I'm at least passable as this rune lord if we bump into anyone.
Meaning she has swag.
Yeah, a lot of swag on those rings.
So to get one scroll of true resurrection would cost 3,825 gold.
Oh, that's easy.
That's cheaper than I thought it was gonna be.
At market price.
Yep.
Thought that would be.
People are
Which
probably
one?
gonna bump that up because, you know, it's a wish scroll.
But I just want you to know that's what it'll cost to get you your body back.
I spent more on guns so far.
You might be able to get that much from selling all of your beautiful jewelry if you can. But anyway, what would you guys like to do now? Now that you
Well,
walk
I
in
heard
the
there were some
presence of...
boats over there.
Is my non-lethal damage gone, or when did that leave?
Is your what?
Non-lethal damage.
That heals at a rate of 1 per hour.
Okay, so I'll just wait.
Or if you take any magical healing, it all goes away at once.
Okay.
Can
So
I?
she climbs out of the sarcophagus and puts her stuff on, and blah, blah, blah. That's it.
Can I check the inside of the sarcophagus now that her body's outside of it?
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anything in there.
It
If
appears...
anyone wants to help,
It looks to be empty.
I feel around in there.
Feeling around, it's still warm.
Dog screaming.
But empty.
Okay. Well, is everyone okay to move forward? Do we need to take a minute?
Oh no, I happy. I very happy.
That was your first joke, Faya.
I will clap
Oh.
Leary on the shoulder and say, well, Leary, you've never been one to shy away from adventure. It's just
And
a
you
new
probably-
step.
You probably fulfilled the wish of Feya, experimenting on a friend's dead body.
No experiment. I'm going to make it alive.
I'm sure that's fine.
Ta-da! Warlock's gonna just go handy and just gonna start walking titty.
Sayani, you're being awfully quiet.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Okay.
All right. So where do you move on to? Back to the beach?
Where are we moving on to, yeah? The beach?
Sure.
Take a boat somewhere? Still need to get to the ladies late. Okay.
Yes. Let's take the skiff up the river.
So you want to go against the stream? To the west?
Well, the other end goes to a waterfall. And waterfall usually means down. I don't think we want to go down.
I don't know if we
It
have an
means
option.
down about half the time.
Yep, that's right. That's actually accurate.
Are there paddles in the boats?
There is a single wooden pole in each boat.
Oh, it's one of
hole.
those kind of
Like
boats. Yeah.
Okay.
It is waist deep water, so it makes sense. You're just gonna push yourself.
And incidentally, if you're going with the stream, an unseen servant could use the pole.
Can you sing
Yeah,
to
but
us?
we're not, right?
That's for you guys to decide.
Just trying to
Which way are we
cast
heading?
Can we?
Ant Hall. I'm just gonna carry Handy on me, and I'm gonna walk this.
You're just
hopefully-
gonna lift Handy up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still quite heavy, but
All right, Handy, hang on to my back. Just gonna.
so you guys are loading up into the boats.
No, I thought you said the
Not.
boat is just 3 per person.
It is, or 3 people per boat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna I'm gonna sink that boat.
No, you'd be fine.
A
Andy
boat
won't be
usually has a finite carrying capacity.
Handy won't fit, and Tim's smiling, so there's something wrong with the boats.
Well, the conjuration.
Wait. Oh. Well, how many people do we have?
Somebody conjured the boats.
Can I do a spellcraft check on those boats?
Yes, and now the tokens don't reflect this. I just want to make sure Faya and Lyrian and Dodgy are out there on the beach as well.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
They're beaching it.
You want to do a spellcraft check on the boats? Sione, you get the sense, and I'm assuming you're doing this in conjunction with Detect Magic.
Yes.
Studying these boats, you get the sense that they are keyed to the mooring posts, that the boats will likely return to the posts if they are left dormant or if they get to a certain point.
Oh, okay.
So it's teleportation conjuration.
Just once they're done being used, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What did you
Well-
figure out, Sayoni?
These boats will return here when we're done with them. Once
Can
they get
this-
to a certain point, I think.
Can the boats carry my weight?
They're meant to be used then. Interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's all hop in, yeah?
Okay.
I'll get
Can
in
I-
this one. Gets in a boat.
Can I look back and forth, look up the stream and down the stream before?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to like wade out into the water?
Sure.
So you can go ahead and move your token out into the water.
Okay.
Do you need to take 10 on a swim check? It's a DC 10.
Swim. No, I can't fail it.
Okay, so you're just taking 10.
Sure.
So you wade out into the water, and what you see is what you see.
Okay.
You
Just
can
looks
see
like-
that the river continues flowing to the east, and it looks like it opens up into a wider cavern out that way.
there's
While,
some sand or something
um,
over there.
yes, it looks like there's a little beach over there. While to the west, you can't really see too much. It looks like the water just goes beyond what your low light vision can see.
Hmm.
So you can't see the
Weird.
source of this river.
And the water's flowing to the east, right?
Yep. It is flowing into that large, wide open cavern.
Oh, okay. Looks like there's a beach over there. I'll get in a boat.
Okay, so there are 7 of you. And
I'm gonna walk it.
okay, so you're loading Handy into one of the boats.
No, I'm loading Handy on my back. That's ballast.
Okay, so there's going to be 1 open seat on the boat then. So
That you
two,
can-
2 to one boat, 3 to the other. How do you guys want to do this?
I'll be in the boat with 2.
I don't think me or Handy are light enough to not capsize the boat.
I'll go with the boat with Celtiel.
Okay. So Sione, Lyrian, Sorshan, and Faya, or no, I'm sorry, and who's missing? Mariziel are in the other boat. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Olak, you're just going to wade behind them kind of slowly?
What do you mean slowly?
I mean, slowly. It's waist deep water. You're moving at half speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Also, are you able to take 10 on a swim check for a DC 10, Olak?
Would I need to if I'm weighted down and having the other hand? Can
It's just to avoid losing your balance, mostly.
like I'm still using the balancing pole.
Okay, in that case, no, you don't need to. Okay, and you guys are going which direction?
We're going east.
East or west?
I'm calling upstream. I really don't want to find out what's at the bottom of that waterfall. But if you guys are going, I'd like to see you guys go first.
Well,
Well,
which way do we want to go?
I can see a beach down there, and I can't see anything down there. Where's the waterfall sound coming from?
East.
There's a beach up there, so I don't think there's any risk of us going down the waterfall.
You say that.
So I vote east.
I mean, there was very little chance of Lyrian dying, but here we are.
And the first casualty.
Was there a little chance of that? There's a big chance of that.
Big chance of that when you trigger the spell.
Well, it all worked out.
Probability
in the end,
changes once you dispel the spell, like we were hoping to.
It all worked out in the end, now, didn't it?
No.
No.
Well, for me it did.
Alright, so are we all heading east then?
So.
I will go where you go. How many more days do we have?
Definitive
until
answers,
we leave?
guys. I want to hear some yeses and nos.
Yes, I go east.
Sayoni, which way are we heading?
So
East.
my unseen
Right.
servant can steer now?
Oh, yeah, that's right. In the empty seat on the boat.
Yep.
Can we get some boat tokens? Jeez.
No.
Boat music?
Okay, so hold the phone on your token movement for a second, as I want to tell you guys what's happening before you start making decisions and getting excited. The stream carries you at a speed of about 20 feet per round. Did I do that right? No, it might be slower than that. At a speed of... Oh yeah, it is. At a speed of 20 feet per round. You don't need to make a check for now because the stream is so slow and steady as you make your way east. Olak, they go past you. You just wade after them with Handy.
Rude.
The stream opens up into a breathtaking sight, an immense cavern. Dozens of tiny colored motes of light flit and dance about in the air, illuminating a vast cathedral-like cavern. A forest of delicate stalactites hangs down from the ceiling 30 feet above, hanging above a dark pool of water. To the east, the water foams as it cascades down into a lower cavern, while to the southwest, you can see a low beach of white sand slopes, which slopes up from the shore, culminating at a single door set in the wall. In the center of the cavern, you see a 7-sided stone platform, an artificial island whose surface sits a mere 6 inches above the water. A 3-foot-tall stone mooring post protrudes from each of the island's 7 points. A single glass statue of a beautiful woman stands atop this platform, with one leg poised before the other, as if preparing for a running leap into the water. Now, I'm going to move everyone into the cavern. Give me a moment to orient you guys correctly because of the boat situation. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do about the boat situation.
That you said the waterfall is
It's on the map.
okay.
See it?
Yeah, I see it. Looks like it's going down.
Yes, it is. It descends into a lower cavern. So, this cavern is permanently illuminated by all the glowing little motes of light hanging in the air. And though the water is calm, the current here is much stronger. And as you step in, well, I'll be with Olak in a moment.
No.
Are you guys trying to steer the boats, or are you just letting the current carry them?
Why is Fea over there?
Fea was with Celtiel. She
If we
did
let
not
the-
move with. She
Why is
must have-
Celtiel over? Okay.
That's
Wait,
We
a
let the
separate
current
boat.
carrier.
Wait,
Or
is
is
the
that
current
downriver?
flowing down or
It's
flowing
flowing
away?
toward the waterfall.
Oh.
And the waterfall is coming from another level that's higher than us,
No,
or
no, it goes to a lower cavern.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Now I
so
recognize the danger.
I can see that.
All right.
Let's steer the boat for this piece of land here.
So there is a 7-sided island in the center, and each point has a post for mooring a boat on it.
Oh, okay.
And there is a glass statue of a woman in the center of the island with one leg poised in front of the other as though she's about to make a running jump for the water.
Glass?
Glass.
Like
Wool.
Like made
like
of
it was constructed like glass, or
Like-
it was
like a glass-blown statue.
That's actually
Okay.
pretty cool.
Does it look
Um,
super humanoid, or is it just like
It's distinctly of a beautiful human woman. It
Sorcerer?
actually looks similar to Sorshan. Though, the water is beginning to gain speed. So do you want to steer, or do you want to ride it?
I think we should go to the island. So
Wait. I'll start if we're saying that out loud. Does everyone else want to go to that little outcrop of a beach? Side quick.
I'm gonna
Yes.
steer towards it, or
Yes.
Okay.
set my finger for unseen servant to do
Your
it.
unseen servant can no longer steer. The current has gotten too strong.
I'll take over.
Okay, so you quickly reach back and grab the invisible, or the rod. Unfortunately, in the time it takes you to get to the other side of Fea and grab this, you've been carried a little further. Those of you on the other skiff, you wanted to steer?
We want to aim for that little island, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
for-
go for it.
Whoever has the
Or-
the post, make a profession sailor check.
That'd be Marizo because she's in the back.
What? I don't
Oh,
have profession.
I actually
sailor.
have professional sailor, so I'll do it.
Swap places, you two. But that's
Swap
fine.
places. Change places.
How am I doing in all this?
Oh, I'll be with you in just a moment, Olak.
I rolled so bad.
I don't
12
like
is
your
enough.
tone of voice, sir.
So you can move the boat 10 feet.
So we're going for this island, right?
I believe is that what you're aiming
Yeah,
for?
it has the moorings, right? So
Yes. So I'm
Okay.
going to aim it over there, and I'm gonna like run it aground and jump out with a rope and tie it up.
Well, unfortunately, the island is elevated by about 6 inches off the water, so you
Oh.
would have to like catch it. Well, you could throw a rope around one of the mooring posts if you want, but I'll come back to
Okay.
you three in a moment. Celtiel, you kind of clambered over Fea to get to where the unseen servant was.
Mm-hmm.
Make a profession sailor check.
Mm-hmm.
As you
One
guys are
second.
being carried.
It's taking
I'm not
forever.
seeing the errors of my way, by the way.
I'm gonna, as I'm grabbing it, just be like, Faya, get ready to jump.
Okay.
If not, if you can't make it on there, hold on. 16.
Okay, so you can steer it towards the boat. You can move 10 feet. I'll assume you want to move toward the island.
Yes.
Unfortunately, all you'll do is bump off of the island unless you have a way to secure to the moor, or the mooring post.
Did a rope come with the boat?
No.
Or
You two
Let's
think
do it,
about that. I'm going to cut over
yeah,
to the
let's
other
see what I
three.
got. Yep, that's fine.
So you three, it'll take another profession sailor check as the current now pulls you. Or you can try to lasso one of the mooring posts if you'd like.
can I just grab one of the posts as we go by?
You can, but do you think you'd have the strength to hold the whole thing there?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Make a strength check.
Well, this is while Lyrian's throwing the rope out.
Oh, Lyrian, so you are trying to... So Lyrian's trying to throw together a lasso, or are you just gonna reach out, lean over the water, and swing it around the post?
I'm gonna put it like a little makeshift like lasso together, and
Okay.
that's what I was thinking to kind of draw us
So
in.
Mariziel is hanging onto the post for a moment. The boat is not moving in the current, though. Mariziel, this is actually taking a lot of strength to hang on,
But I got a 20.
which is why you've succeeded this round.
Stupid Pathfinder.
Just this round.
Lyrian, make an attack roll. You are not proficient, so you'd have a -4 penalty. This is a ranged attack.
For lasso.
Lyrian?
Check.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it on the thing.
You should just
Right
be able to click like the ranged attack button. Oh, that'll work. That's fine. What's your
Yeah.
BAB?
Oh,
My BAB is 3.
So 22.
Wait. My BAB is 6.
Oh, 25. Okay.
I'm basically a fighter.
So you easily hook the mooring post and like start reeling the boat in, and you guys are secured.
I did not know there was a range attack button. I had no idea.
Yep. So Celtiel and Fea, what do you two want to do?
Do you want me to grab on?
Do you want me to grab on? I'm steering us near there. I don't have a way to secure it.
I has rope. We can try.
All right.
All right, try to lasso it. So Fea, you're going to make a ranged attack roll with a -4 penalty.
You got this. I hope you got this.
I've been rolling really low today.
Yeah, this is the one. You deserve this one then. You
I
deserve
believe.
a high roll.
Oh,
There
19.
you go. There you go.
-4
-4.
is 15
Fuck.
to
All
hit
right.
an AC of 6.
Oh,
So you lasso it. Both of you are secured, and now I need a... Oh, Olak.
Hi.
As you were following after the boats, as soon as you hit about this point, what is your taking 10 total for swim?
You know I have heavy armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I mean, does it help that I currently weigh about a total of...
Not in this case.
Damn.
It's all about keeping all that body mass upright.
Yep. Let's see, swim. Where's swim? Taking 10, 2.
What was it? 2?
2.
Okay, Olak, you are suddenly swept off your feet. Handy goes toppling into the water. Both of you are now loose in the current, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Wrap.
No, this is going to be great. You're going to love it. I guarantee it.
Dodgy is not participating.
Yeah? It may
You
become
sure you
relevant.
can help?
Ooh.
Funny thing about it, all I heard was you say, when I woke up as Sir Ocean, you're gonna love the way you look. I guarantee it.
Good initiative, Sayori.
Aha! I knew it wasn't just a glass blow thing.
So, Handy.
Wait, I'm still rolling. I just can't find it. Where is it? There it is.
Handy.
Yep.
What's your
11.
initiative? 11?
Simidola.
Marizio.
I got a 15.
Lyrian.
15.
Which of you has the higher dexterity?
I honestly don't know. I have 19.
I do.
Okay.
Obviously.
Sione.
20.
Nice. Celtiel.
10.
Olak.
11.
Olak, upside down in the water, still has a higher initiative than Celtiel. Is Dragon
Ouch.
participating?
I thought it might become relevant, so he got an 11.
11. Fea.
8.
Okay. Well, this should be great. So, Sione, you are in the boat.
Yep.
What do you do as you are now? You can see that Lyrian has moored the boat to the island.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
Do I see Olak struggling?
Warlock just went under.
Make a perception check.
Okay. That's 13.
Yes, I would say you see Olak tip over and Handy get blasted into the water. They're starting to flow toward the waterfall.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
The current acts. I'm actually going to add current to the initiative.
I can't really help them. Is the boat tied off yet, or no?
She's in the process of tying it, but it's secure.
Okay. Can we get off on this thing?
Sure.
Like, what's on it?
A
Anything?
glass statue about 10 feet tall of Sortian.
Oh, I don't want to get off here. I don't want to get off here.
No?
That statue, I'm going to use Detect Magic. What's going on with that statue?
Okay, so round 1, you detect magic.
Wait, how long does it last? 1 minute per level.
1 minute per level.
So, at this point, I would like to draw your attention to the statue.
It's already there.
Wow.
Ah!
Which suddenly starts walking towards your boat.
Whoa.
Which one? Ours?
This boat.
Oh,
Oh.
that's okay then.
Faya and
That doesn't
Selthiel's
sound like
boat.
it's great. I'm like lagging behind. I hear that, and I'm like, okay, cool. it's our
Clank,
boat.
clank, clank, and as it comes here, it is making 2 slam attacks against your rope.
Not the rope.
It
what a
severs the
dick.
rope.
Oh, fuck.
You very rude.
Faye, just hold on. If we fall off the waterfall.
I need both of you to make reflex saves to avoid, and dodgy, to avoid, like, as the boat suddenly is getting moving again. I want to make sure none of you 3 fall off the boat.
18.
You're still in the boat.
Flex. 8.
And dodgy,
Reflex, but okay.
Con, wisdom, charisma, acrobatics, stealth, survival.
you passed it.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, it's up top.
There it is. Okay, so as the boat suddenly jerks into movement, Faya, you get dumped right out of the boat. Into the water.
Cool.
This is fun time.
This is going to be great.
Great.
Just checking here. Okay. Cool. That's it for the boat, or the golem.
Golem's a dick.
Mariziel, it is your turn. You just saw the statue come to life and move over to their boat, and with one hand, as sharp as a blade, it just severed the rope. What do you do?
Hey, you get off that boat. You stupid big piece of glass.
It's not on the boat.
It hit the rope.
It hit the rope. It's on the island.
I meant like you get off it, like you stop attacking
Oh,
it, whatever.
okay.
You know
I didn't
what?
understand, you know?
If I ever try to do any combat talking again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack this thing. Can I get out of the boat? Does it cost me any movement to get out of the
5 feet.
boat? Okay, I'll... Like right there?
Oh. Starting your turn, as you can see the statue and the light reflecting off of its surface, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, I'll just put myself back in the boat.
Well, no, you don't have to. You can still be on there.
Okay.
This will
I
not
need to
affect your
make
movement.
A fortitude save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
19.
The light flickering off of its glass body is hard on the eyes, but you're able, you squint. You're fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna consider that a 5-foot step, and I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at it.
I'm down with it.
Let's try it. 22 and 12.
22. Oh, and it was only a 5-foot step. So yeah, you're fine. You can do a full attack. You throw both daggers one after the other. 22 will hit it. 12 will not.
It's 23 and 13.
Okay. 23 will hit it, 13 will not. It takes 1 point of damage as the dagger just kind of leaves a little scratch on the glass surface.
Aw. Sneak attack?
It's not flat-footed.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Why is it flat-footed?
Because I said so.
Oh, no. No.
But anyways, it should be 7 points of damage if you're reducing 5.
You are correct. So 2 points of damage it took.
The feet don't have any
Okay.
arch to it.
Okay, so there's a little tink, and Glass Sortion just turns her head to look at you.
Yeah, that had the effect I wanted.
Lyrianne, what do you do?
Okay. I'm going to jump up on the shore.
Okay. Onto the stone platform.
Stony.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something stupid. I want to think. That's a stupid thing, right?
Usually.
Is there a common sense role that I can ask myself a question and maybe get an answer, or is that like a knowledge check?
No. I think that's generally either knowledge checks or just your own personal insight.
Okay, I want to do history.
To
My history is going to be wondering where, what this thing is and how it relates to Sortion.
this would be a knowledge arcana check to know what it is. But you are always welcome to act on gut instincts.
Because this is Sortion's hideout. I don't know what this thing is, but it looks like it was put here. So I'm going to see if I can figure something out. Arcana. 12. I got a 10.
It's some kind of golem. That's the most you can say for sure.
Can I do a knowledge engineering check to figure out how golems operate?
Yeah, that I will allow. Absolutely.
Okay. That's gonna be a 26. That's
Usually-
straight up like a 20. Like I have ranks in engineering.
Once they're enchanted, it's usually a simple matter of just giving them the command. They're usually keyed to an owner. Whoever they're keyed to is the only one who can command them.
I'm gonna shout at it and say, "Stop!" in Thessalonian.
In Thessalonian.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. I guess.
It is Dragon's turn.
Mouth is still open.
It is Handy's turn.
Mouth is still open.
Andy, swim!
Handy is going to attempt to swim? Sure.
Devin.
Handy fails the swim check and cannot act this turn. Olak,
Well, Olak's gonna.
you have to begin with that swim check.
I can't try to cast a spell or anything.
If you don't try to fight the current at all, you can attempt. Well, actually, no. Even to cast a spell, if it has a verbal component, yeah, you'd have to make a swim check
Chips.
to get above the water.
Okay, I need a natural 20. Come on, internet dice. Nope.
Internet dice have betrayed you. That's a 2.
Okay.
So yeah, Olak, that's unfortunately all you can do. You can do something physical as you're being carried with the water.
Is there a way to determine if I can try and hit the
With a
thing or
successful
try to
swim check.
latch onto Andy?
Also a successful swim check.
Can I try to slam my greatsword into the bottom of the?
Yes, I'll allow that. Make an attack roll.
I can do that.
This
just,
is against an AC of 5, but you have a -10 penalty to hit because you're,
okay with my just a normal attack, right?
with your sword.
I don't have a normal attack for my sword. Okay, well this is with a +4.
You can just click melee attack,
Oh,
I think.
there's. It's a 20.
a natural 20 and a confirmed critical hit, you plunge the sword straight through the stone bottom. And you are just hanging on now. So I'm just going to have you make one final strength check to hang on.
Okay. Just normal strength check. 14.
Okay, you are hanging on.
That would have made me sad.
Where do I end up? Because I'm assuming
You don't move at all because you got that sword in.
Where does Handy end up?
Handy moves on the current's turn.
Oh, okay.
Celtiel.
Is Faya just right there out of the boat?
Yep. But she's going to be carried away very quickly. On the current's turn.
Dodge is still in here, yeah?
Yep. And your boat is no longer
Okay.
moored.
I am going to free action use 2 of my arcane pool to restore my bull strength.
Okay.
And oh no, if I cast it on myself then I can't do that. Never mind, cancel that. I'm just gonna reach into the water, grab her, and try to throw her, or like bring her up, either into the boat or if I can,
Okay.
try to throw her onto the island.
Well, there would be you could get her into the boat, probably not onto the island. But that is a
Okay.
standard action if you want to do that.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay, so you pull Faya back into the boat, assuming Faya is cooperative to this?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, so for a second, you were gone. Like, you felt the current carrying you. As Celtiel got a hand on you, he was able to pull you up into the boat.
Cool.
And it is now Faya's turn.
Alright, I would like to do an Arcana check to see if I can suck the strength. Oh, 1 second. Another creature. You know what? It doesn't say that it has to be breathing. So,
What
Arcana check.
What do you?
I wanna try and siphon might, but I wanna see if, like, it will let me. So, Arcana first.
Yeah. Also, I need to know what Siphon Might does.
I'll show everybody.
Oh, okay. Got it. Knowledge
19.
Arcana? As far as you know, magic like that would not affect a golem.
Okay.
In fact, as far as you know, most magic would not affect a golem. He's virtually immune to most magic.
Now a glass golem. You need to summon a bull.
I like what you did there, Adam.
How would a screech work against glass? Would I know that?
A screech spell you would know probably would not work.
I have
Sonic
nothing.
damage.
Oh. I would. Does it cast a shadow?
It does, but you also know that it is straight up immune to almost all magic, even magic that should affect it.
Ah!
Golems really suck for spellcasters.
And for martial fighters.
Golems really suck for pretty much everybody.
Unless you have Shatter.
Or an adamantine
Unless you
weapon.
have adamantine.
Or the shatter spell. You know, shatter
Okay.
would work just fine.
I don't fucking have that. I'm cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't get shatter either. I'm not basic.
I'm just gonna try and do the rope again.
Okay. Make another lasso attempt. So another ranged attack with a -4 penalty.
14.
10?
Yes.
10, once again, you lasso the boat around the mooring line. I am going to say that in this time, your boat did get a little ways. Like, I'm going to move you guys 5 feet instead of the normal 15 feet you should have moved. But it is now
Okay.
the current's turn. Olak, you stay where you're at. Handy goes 5, 10, 15. And that's it for the current. Sione, it is your turn.
It's round 2.
It is round 2. What do you get round 2 for Detect Magic?
I don't know. The number of magical auras and the power of the most potent.
1, overwhelming.
Okay. I'd like to do a check on what this is.
Knowledge Arcana.
I don't think I've ever seen glass before, so.
Okay. This is a glass golem. It's another type of large golem. These ones are designed specifically to foil spellcasters. Not only are they immune to most magic, but their mirror-like surface can reflect spells back on the caster.
Cool.
They are also resistant to any weapon that's not adamantine, and their normal slams, like any golem would have, because they're glass, they will lacerate and cause bleed damage.
Ooh.
You also know that they are very reflective of light, and it can blind you to look at them. I've actually been forgetting to make everyone roll fortitude saves. Technically, everyone except for Lyrianne, right? Or Mariziel? Everyone except
Me.
Mariziel
Yeah.
needs to make a fortitude save, except for Olak and Handy. You two are too far away.
And underwater.
Yeah. So, Sione, you are dazzled.
Oh, I need to make one too?
Yep.
Okay,
Because just
fortitude save.
from the light shining off of its surface.
What does dazzled mean?
I believe that's -1 on...
-2.
Is it -2?
No, it's -1, you're right.
Yeah, it's -1 to d20 rolls. Faya, you are also dazzled. It's like when you
Wait.
look at the sun and your retinas get fried a little bit.
Ouch. Do you know what's really weird with my fortitude save?
What?
I have a 16 on the die on the board, but it says 4.
That's weird. Well,
Okay.
all three of you guys are dazzled, which isn't too bad. It's just -1 on d20 rolls.
So do these things have any weaknesses
Adamantine,
besides that?
the shatter spell. You know that cold damage can slow them down, but it won't damage them. And fire will heal them.
I will yell out, "Don't use fire!"
But
Don't hit
even
them.
You see my sword?
the thing is, even spells like shatter
Got it.
and cold can be reflected if it uses its reflect spells ability, even if it would normally affect it.
It can reflect spells. We need adamantine to damage it. And...
Cool.
Just get right on that.
Oh,
It's not immune, mind you. So Olak could hit it. Like it at this point, Mariziel's already figured it out. It's resistant 5, unless adamantine.
well, I'm not going to cast magic at it. 'Cause
I'm
it
kind of
seems-
wondering why we don't just go down to this island and avoid this.
Yeah.
Well, I kind
So-
of wanted to go there originally, but it just wasn't in the cards.
So, Sione, is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm going to look at the other two in my boat. Or did they leave my boat?
They
Or
got out of the
standing
boat.
There, yeah.
I'll still be in the boat.
Okay.
Maybe we should go. I will say.
We all
And-
see that door over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see
Alright.
it. I will ready an action for if they get in the boat to undo the boat.
Untether it? Okay. Then it is the glass golem's turn. It does nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
good
It
job,
doesn't
Larry.
move.
I
Where is
pat her on
Hill?
the back.
Cool.
I pat Larry on the back like, good job. And I just get back in the boat. Okay.
Okay.
It worked. Of course it worked. Yes, of course it worked.
If the PCs gain control of the glass golem, award them XP as though they... I'm going to end initiative, I think, at this point. It's
But what
pretty
about Olak?
clear. Never mind, I will keep
Current.
initiative going.
Luck is getting waterboarded over there.
But you do get XP
about
as though
Handy?
you had defeated the golem.
Oh.
We have 2 men down.
Oh, jeez.
So, Mariziel, you get back in the boat. Lyrianne,
Yeah.
what do you do?
I tell the golem, in Thessalonian, go pick up that orc and put him here.
Okay. Dragon?
he's just staring like, what the fuck?
Okay. Handy.
Oh, I need to make a fortitude save for Dragon,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He might be blind, and then he's really gonna
Not
be
blind,
upset.
just dazzled.
Or dazzled.
And
it's been good for dodgy.
it only lasts for 1 round, so it's already starting to fade on you guys. Yeah, he resisted. So did Dodgy. So already, like, your guys' eyes are adjusting to the bright light coming off of this thing. Yeah, I'm just going to forego the whole initiative round at this point. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just going to slow things down.
What do you want me to do, sir?
So, Celtiel and Fea, what are you two doing? Or are you just hanging tight?
Well, our boat is detached.
No, it's not.
Nope, Fea resecured it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did. I'm
Sorry.
awesome.
Okay, you are awesome. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on Handy and Olak, I guess, but I'll step up on the platform
Okay.
and try to follow them wherever they're gonna go.
As you do that, the golem steps past you into the water, just kind of dropping with a kerplunk into it. And it now needs to make a swim check. Unfortunately, it is caught in the current and cannot move.
Really? I thought it was stronger than that.
I mean, it had +5 on its swim check. But it's not really a swimmer. However, it is 10 feet tall, so I am going to reduce the DC. I would say that, yeah, it would be a DC 10 instead of 15 for it. So it is going to move to here. It's going to double move and ultimately get to about here. Olak, you didn't hear any of that. You just see this glass statue wading through the water toward you.
Do I even actually see anything where I am?
You can make a perception check if you'd like. Also, I need you to make a strength check to hang on to your sword.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, you come loose. Your sword, your sword remains. Oh no, sir! You stabbed it into stone.
Now it's underwater. We have to go find that fucking sword.
But the sword is staying right where it's at. That's the good news. So you know right where it's at. But you are now loose in the water. Would you like to make a swim check?
Why not? Yep.
Oh my god.
Well,
That would be a 0. Alrighty then. So, Olak, you start to get washed past the golem. It's going to try to catch you. And it does, just barely. You get swept past it, and then suddenly there's an arm under you that just hoists you out of the water.
What?
And you are looking into the glass, still image of Sorshin's face. Totally blank.
Lyrian calls from the coast. I guess I am magic.
And then she starts to carry you back towards the island. So Handy, make a swim check.
Ah, someone get Handy!
Handy
turn
is
into a
washed
swimmer?
15 feet. Handy, make a swim check, unless anybody wants to
oh
step
no,
in.
I'll reach out and try
I
to
would-
grab him.
My,
Okay.
my cannon is on its back. No, save the cannon.
What do I gotta roll?
It's expensive.
Well, Handy is quite heavy. Let me check how heavy.
I just realized that we all have a pet now.
Aw, I
Except
don't
for
have a
Marissa.
pet.
Oh.
She has like 50 daggers.
She has the housekeeper in the back at our house.
Doesn't actually. Oh yeah, it weighs 400 pounds. Mariziel, what can you lift?
Oh, I can fucking lift, man, let me tell you.
I know you got some strength on you.
What, I don't know how to tell.
It should be,
Inventory.
yeah, on your inventory tab.
Scroll down.
My inventory, okay. Oh. Lift overhead?
No, just lift off ground.
Lift off ground, 400?
Okay, so you can grab onto Handy, and now I need you to make a fortitude save as you risk being jerked out of the boat by Handy caught in the current. Like you just
Hold
grabbed
on
onto
to me,
a
Sayori.
400-pound weight.
Give him
Ah.
a handy.
What's that, Ashley?
Seone just says,
So you're not gonna like throw a
15.
arm around her? Okay. Well, you don't need to. Mariziel, you catch onto the side of the boat and you almost upend the boat. Like the boat is now sideways. Sione, make a fortitude save to stay in the boat.
goodbye.
Guys,
I did try to grab onto her.
And Mariziel, you're just hanging on to Handy. You've got a 400-pound weight. Sione and Dragon are
No, save
spilled.
Dragon! I throw him to safety!
Sione and Dragon are spilled into the water.
Okay.
I'm
Throw him
stepping
deeper into
in
the
now.
water.
Okay,
Stepping
Celtiel.
in. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna now do this bull strength because this is fucking stupid. Give myself a little bit extra boost and dive in the water, like after them, so I stop and then hopefully hold them.
You
still.
are on the opposite side of a.
I was saying that I was moving. I can't move my token.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear. So you.
I was following whoever was being pushed still by water, so I would have been on the left
Okay,
side.
I'll allow it. So you're gonna dive into the water and try to catch Sione.
Whoever's fallen, yeah, it'd be Seone first. Yeah.
Make a swim check.
What is sorry? +4 enhancement to.
So you'll have
strength.
+2 to. Yep. It'll be a
Let me
+2 bonus to
add
your
that.
swim.
That's just gonna be easier if I do that.
Fair enough.
Because my character sheet's super slow, so
Okay.
like.
And you are no longer dazzled. I don't know if you accounted for that or not.
No, I did not. Swim, right?
Mm-hmm.
God damn, it's slow.
I think I see where this is going, though. Yep, I see where this is going.
Okay.
I would say that.
Let's go off the waterfall together.
Lyrianne
don't
and
worry.
Fea, you two are the only ones who haven't acted this round. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I want to take my rope out, hand one side to my golem, and throw the other side out there into the current so they can try and grab it.
Okay, I'm gonna say that it's gonna take you kind of a full round, so I am gonna move them first and say that on the next round is when you're throwing the rope out to them.
I'm okay with that.
So, Celtiel, you move 15 feet. Sione and Dragon, you move 15 feet.
It didn't add my normal. It didn't add the plus. I should have a
Wait, Dragon
12.
did
Which
too.
was
Sorry,
not-
13.
13 would not make a difference.
It's on my shoulder.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm going to allow Dragon to cling to you,
Okay.
so you don't get separated. But yeah. And Fea, did you want to get out of the boat or anything?
Yeah, me and Dodgy are gonna casually just get on the platform and, maybe try and. Nah, Dodgy will stay over there.
Okay. At this point, the golem sets Olak down on the platform. Handy is trying to flow. I'm going to say he goes like 5 feet.
No, you don't.
Just to, like, as it's rotating in the water with you literally, like, hanging onto the boat. The boat is sideways, pressed against the side of the platform. Like, you are literally hanging on to 400 pounds of steel in a boat.
Get in the stupid boat, Handy.
Just
Get in the boat.
Just because I was swimming doesn't mean you guys need to join in on this too. At least I'll just pull
So,
and Brazil off.
Handy can try to make a swim check to get up into the boat.
I'm just cursing at Handy right now.
And they will try.
Mariziel, no,
Handy fails.
Handy is
No.
failing. Mariziel, make a strength, or no, I'm sorry, make another fortitude save.
You're not worth it, Handy. You're not worth this.
Can I pull them both out?
12.
Okay, so Olak, I want you to make a reflex save. We're just going to see if you got to them before, because Mariziel is absolutely getting pulled by Handy into the water. There might be a chance that you can catch Mariziel. You do not. So, Olak, like, you run and you just whiff as she's out of the boat into the water.
Going great.
Mariziel, do you want to let go of Handy, or do you want to just go with him where he's going?
Would I fall in? Am I falling in? Either
You are
way?
in. You are already in the water at this point.
I'll just try to hold on to him, I guess.
Okay, got it. Lyrianne, you said you were throwing a rope out. Will you
Yes.
draw a line for me of where you're throwing that rope? You can take a move action as well if you'd like. You
Sione look like
guys.
she's holding on.
Does what?
Does Sione look like she's holding on?
Sione is not holding on.
flailing.
She is in the water. Pretty much everyone now is in the water, caught in the current.
Except for Olak.
They
So
are being sucked toward that waterfall.
I'm going to move here and throw the line here.
I don't see it. Ah, okay. Got it.
So that basically when the water starts taking the rope, they're going to move in the same speed as the rope and they're going to have a chance to reach for it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it. Celtial,
And it goes back to my golem back there.
you may attempt a swim check to get control of yourself if you'd like.
I would like that.
As may you, Sione.
Can I just assist him?
No, because you
Can I,
are
like,
not in
grab
control of
him
yourself. You could try to grab him instead of swim.
I mean, can he get us both out?
That entirely
certainly
depends.
try.
So before any dice are rolled, I want to know what each of you is trying to
Yeah,
do.
I mean, I suck at swimming, guys. I'm gonna grab Celtial.
That was the plan anyway. All right,
Okay.
so I'll grab on
Though, Sione, where you're at,
my
you could
really
also...
strong arms.
I could what?
You could try to grab the mooring post at the point on the island.
Or you can
No.
grab my really beefy...
I'll grab Celtial's via arms.
Okay.
We're
so-
going down together.
Sione, make a reflex save. Celtiel, make a swim check.
This is deeper than waist deep now.
Celtial, come on!
Well, good news.
Fuck, what'd you run into me?
You're going together.
No!
Cool.
These rolls are great.
Sione,
suck.
that reflex save, please.
What, for me?
Yep. I want to see if
For
you
what?
catch him.
Oh, if I catch him?
Yep.
Okay, reflex.
Yep.
There you go.
Nope.
13.
So,
I can't even grab him?
no, the two of you are...
Like, Celtial, no!
So, here's the thing. As you move 15 feet, you guys have a chance to catch Lyrian's rope. Each of you may make a
Another
reflex
reflex?
save to catch the rope. This is only a DC 11.
Okay, let's do
You
it.
underestimate my power
Come on, Celtial.
of failing.
Here's mine. I got it.
I'm trying to help.
Don't worry,
I don't know what I rolled, but I assume it's bad.
You haven't rolled yet. I don't see yours. There
Oh,
it is. Oh, no,
there
yours
we
is
go.
good. Celtiel catches the rope. Sione, you're washed
Wait,
past.
hold on. Wait, if I see her
I'll
not
be
grabbing
fine.
on,
Yeah, and where am
I
I?
was going before her, can I not grab on and use that to grab onto her? Since she's floating towards me?
If you try to grab onto her, you're just going to be getting washed over that waterfall.
She didn't grab onto the rope though, and
Correct.
I saw that okay, I'm gonna grab onto
Well,
her.
you already grabbed the rope. So you could let go of the rope to go for her.
Yeah.
So
That'll be on your next turn, though.
Or could I
Mariziel and
have one
Handy,
hand and then reach out?
That'll be on your next turn.
Okay. Okay.
Mariziel and Handy, you
Hey.
are washed over here.
And I'm just like,
You are clinging
Fuck you,
to Handy
Handy!
tightly.
Fuck you!
as you're just- Olak, what did you...
killed me.
Getting fucking dragged underwater, just
So it
Righteous.
is. It's now a new
This-
round.
This requires a swift cast spell. I'm gonna hold out my holy symbol, and it's gonna slowly morph into a rock whip. 'Cause I'm
Interesting.
casting the rock whip spell.
A 15-foot long lash of crumbling crystal and earth emerges from the palm of your hand. This is treated as a non-magical whip. And
Yep.
I'm going to assume... Oh, it would be an attack roll to try to whip them. Do you
Yep.
get a whip this turn?
are you just like
Yep. It's just I'm using this as a swift action to cast it.
Ah, okay, so
Drown
who are you
motherfuckers.
trying to whip?
I'm gonna go over here,
whip
and I'm gonna try and whip Sione.
Oh,
Don't
please
hit me.
don't
I'm
whip
gonna get
me.
COD.
Okay. Make an
And-
attack with the rock whip. This would actually be a
not
CMB.
Really attack. This
You're
is CMB.
Trying to grapple her. Yep.
I mean, it ignores armor, which doesn't have any.
Yep.
It's just CMB.
So, CMB.
Where's that? CMB 15.
Sione, what is your flat-footed CMD?
My flat-footed?
CMD without dex.
My CMD is 15, minus Dex. My modifier is 2.
Good
so-
enough for me. Olak, you snap that rock whip and it latches around Sione's arm. Sione, you're just hanging in the water by a whip. Olak, your strength is easily enough to hold on to Sione. But Celtiel, you were also trying to grab Sione.
He was hanging onto the rope, though.
Or were you going to let go of the rope?
Well, so that was. You said on my next turn I had to make that decision. So
True, I did.
seeing that she's whipped now,
Uh-huh.
is she like grappled by this whip, or she just got?
Yes, she is
Okay,
grappled by it, and I will be attempting to rip her free of the whip.
Oh no!
You look like someone heel hauling Sione.
I will hold on to the rope for now. I'll keep an eye on Sayoni to see if the current rips her from the that.
Okay.
And if so, I'll let go and swim towards her.
Lyrianne, do you want to start reeling him in?
I'm gonna start reeling him in, but when he gets really close, I'm gonna lean in and say, "Long live the king," and let go of the rope. No, I'm kidding. I bring him in.
Jesus Christ! Wow. Okay.
You
that
know,
would have
that's
been awesome.
so fresh from when we watched that movie, but
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Celtiel's book
Okay,
as well.
so Celtiel gets reeled in. I'm going to say 5 feet.
Yeah.
Mariziel,
Yeah.
what do you want to do? Do you want to hang on to
Still
Handy?
yelling at Handy. Can I try to grab the mooring with my other hand?
I'm going to say there is no way you can hang on to a
Right here.
400-pound Handy with one hand.
Really?
With one hand?
400 pounds.
How much does it weigh?
He weighs 400 pounds.
I can't even do that with like 75 pounds underwater.
I don't know then.
Do you want to try to hang on to Handy? So you can hold on to him with 2 hands, staying with Handy. I could say you can try to reach out, but I'm
yeah.
going to need a natural 20 strength check from you to make that
How
work.
deep is the water?
About 6 feet.
6 feet?
Yeah.
So
I
deep
could
enough
just
that she
stand on
can't
the
hit
bottom.
Mariziel cannot.
Rachel's not 6 feet.
Yeah, I am.
Nuh-uh. You're
yeah,
like
I'm
5
6 foot even. Bullshit. I'm
That
6
means
foot
the
even.
that means if you stood on the very bottom, all you would be like underwater.
Yeah.
The tip top of your head ponytail be poking out.
Exactly.
She could have a foothold though, perhaps on the bottom.
Potentially, yes. Do you want to try that? To plant your feet and hang on to Handy underwater?
Can't Handy do that too?
Handy needs to succeed on a swim check, which is what you would have to succeed on as well, because of the current.
I'll try to do the swim check thing.
Okay. Make a swim check.
I've got some time before the waterfall. I can bring this home.
It comes up on your fast.
I like how this situation just keeps getting, I don't know,
we
better
thought
or
the
worse.
glass golem was going to be a problem, but apparently
Oh, okay,
not.
Mariziel, you actually, so you plant your feet on some rock in the water. You've got Handy sort of in a full Nelson, and you're just leaning against the current, and you're kind of stuck. Like, you can't go anywhere like this. But you and Handy remain, I'm going to move Handy here.
This is how Marissa tries.
But you and Handy are
plant
here.
your feet! God damn it!
Does that mean you're underwater with that?
Handy may make a swim check.
Handy's gonna try to power through this.
Handy is able to plant his feet this round.
Thank God.
Okay.
Just been low rolls.
So the current is now up. Sione,
Yes.
you are just dangling from the whip. Celtiel, you don't move. Okay, new round.
Can't she maintain the grapple with the other arm, just in case?
Would you like to, Sione?
Yes.
Or do you... Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't give you your chance to swim.
Yeah.
Sione, do you want to try swimming?
I,
Or pulling up
I
the
want to
whip?
try, climbing up the whip.
Okay, I'm just going to need Olak to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Yeah, so that you can plant your feet and hang on there.
Does having Antal help?
In this case, no, it would not.
Ugh.
Because this is more about balance.
Ian.
Alright, Olak, you have a choice.
Either let go or fall in.
Let me go. Just let me go.
Do you want
In
to
the
let
arms of
go,
an angel
or do you
starts
want to
playing.
fall in?
Can I try and swing her before... Wait, what happens if I let go of the whip?
The balance thing. Shouldn't he be making a dex check?
No, because planting your feet, like, to resist being pushed would be fortitude. It's like it's based on his physicality more than
That
his...
makes sense.
He had +9, okay? He rolled really
Like
bad.
someone trying to bull rush you.
What happens if I let go of this?
This has been a series of really unfortunate dice rolls.
I mean, isn't that
I love that
usually a
movie.
game?
A series of unfortunate dice rolls. I guess technically you just let
Starring
it go
Neil
when it hits the
Patrick Harris.
ground
Oh, Locke, I'll be fine.
Like,
Just let me
What do you want
go.
to do,
until it
Orlok?
expires.
Can I try to swing her as I let the whip go?
I'm in the water.
How do you want to swing her?
Maybe like try to pull her back, like as I'm falling backwards, or something. Kind of.
I mean, it's more of she's pulling you.
Oh.
I'm trying to
So
climb
I lost the tug of war.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
To
Well, if I
Seone.
go fall down, I'm not getting back up.
No, you
So
need
you want
to
to let
stay.
go?
Yeah.
All right, Sione, you may still make your swim check.
I love that thought process. If I fall, I'm not coming back.
He's probably not wrong.
7.
Sione. So Celtiel, you were watching as well.
I'm not a swimmer.
I was waiting for this moment.
Yep, it looks like Sione's going.
Bye.
Is there no chance? Is there still rope near her that she could grab onto next round?
Next round, she will be 15 feet closer to the waterfall.
Oh God! All right.
It's okay. I'll be
nope.
fine.
I'm letting go and grabbing onto her. Or can I still hold on and grab onto her?
You can make a reflex save to try to catch her at this point with one hand.
Oh.
Would
It'd be harder to
would I
reel
just
you
ha-
both
would
in.
would I be able to get her? Would I be able to get her without anything, without rolling anything? If I just
No.
go for her, or no? Okay,
No.
that's reflex anyway.
If you, I hope you guys are gonna help me grab onto this thing.
All right.
You've got a golem.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
he's
are you
holding
using
it,
the
yeah.
golem as an anchor? You're fucking
I am. What do you think it's
23.
connected to right now?
23.
23. So you catch Sione. I am going to move Sione 5 feet to swing
I'm like,
her over here.
"Ah!"
Being pulled apart
Mariziel
right
is
now.
just underwater swearing up a storm. Faya, are you just enjoying
Stupid
the
construct.
view, or
Yeah.
Wow, really?
There's nothing I can do, so yeah.
Yeah, this is not.
We really don't
What
want
she's
Faye to
trained to
fall
do.
in.
Yeah.
Have the unseen
If
servant.
Faya falls in, it's the last time we saw Faya.
that'll only make it worse?
Yeah.
Have the unseen servant give them a back massage.
I
Let
guess
me-
it's yes.
You know what? Yeah, someone's getting a massage while they're in the water.
What?
Am I able?
At least you can
Me,
die
me.
relaxed.
So
It's free.
Am I able to swim as well, or no? Do I just?
I
get
would
her?
say you probably gave that up when you went for Sione
Okay.
and caught
Okay.
her.
Okay.
And you're hanging onto the rope as well, so you don't move with the current. Actually, the
Okay.
rope moves with the current. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
reposition you guys a little bit.
a little bit more
Oh,
south, or
I would like to help
east
pull
into
up
that.
the
Yeah.
rope.
But the rope is you're still hanging onto the rope.
I'll
Okay,
draw
so
a new
Faya,
rope.
you want to grab onto the rope as well, and
Yeah.
so
I'll
I'm gonna
help haul them
assume
up.
all three of you are just gonna start
Uh-oh.
pulling.
I deleted myself. Can you bring me back?
How?
Uh-oh.
You don't get this body. I get to keep it.
So
You
all
delete
I need to do
yourself?
is make sure that Sione and Celtiel hang on to each other, and Celtiel hangs on to the rope.
Yeah, that's more like
Okay.
what the rope
So
looks
first
like
of
now.
all, Celtiel.
We got that.
In this case, I think it would be a strength check just to hang on.
All right, that's good. That's fine, because that's what I buffed
Yeah, you
myself
got some
for.
beefy arms.
I have a score of 20 right now for
It's like a
strength.
dragon just being lazy sitting on top of Sion's head.
Don't jinx it.
11.
I told you not to jinx
It is a DC. No, it's a DC 11. It is a DC 11 to hang on.
Yay.
What do I
Current
need
win
to
size,
roll?
though.
I was actually
Like-
going to have you roll to assist him. I
Captain
forgot.
America just like getting pulled apart.
Come on, it's just Sione.
Well, no, I'm talking about the current.
That's more Mariziel underwater, just like the little. You can see just a little bit of the top of her head on the surface of the water.
Like trying to get up to the.
Trying to
Um,
get some air, just
Yeah.
So, at this
So
point, I'm going to
Marianne's
say
gonna
you
start
guys
reeling
together
them
can
in.
reel them in.
okay.
So, Mariziel,
Got me a live one.
I'm going to
Twins.
need another swim check from you and Handy.
Oh, so I'm just waiting for them to come help me, basically?
Well, Handy's actually... Excuse me. Handy is now helping you, so you're not having to hold him. He's anchored, sort of, but now it's that time again where we can see if he loses his footing to the current.
So
Right.
since he's helping me, can I try to,
He
like,
he
wrap
can't
an
help
arm
you.
around the mooring?
Unless he goes completely dead weight, he's focusing solely on keeping himself anchored. He can't be aiding you.
Okay. What am I doing, a swim check?
So, actually, let's have Handy first. If Handy succeeds, you can get your hand on the mooring and, like, start thinking about getting out of here.
Swim check.
It's a DC 15.
Ah!
So, Handy comes loose and is suddenly tugging on you again. Do you want to grab onto him and go for a
Sure.
ride, or...
No, wait, hold on. No fair. I never got to make my swim check.
You now may make a swim check. But the DC is a little bit higher.
16.
I was going with a DC 17 with a +2 DC because Handy's suddenly coming loose. So at this point, 16 is enough to save yourself. I will give you a choice. You can ride with Handy or let Handy go.
This is ridiculous. Get your fucking golem in the water.
I fought a Rune Lord in the past. It's fine. We can't handle 5 feet of water.
It's a really strong current, though. And to be fair, you know, maybe it's
That's
just like a
6
little,
feet.
maybe it's like a little 10-foot waterfall. Maybe this is all for nothing.
I got
I'm
pledged
Probably
to
gonna
that.
go down into
I
the
put
like
too much
100
work
feet down.
into this. I am going to hang on to Handy.
Okay. So, Mariziel and Handy, you get
Whee!
washed 15 feet.
Oh, God,
Olak,
I'm gonna run
like,
into
you
us.
kind of, as you're in the middle of
Please, God.
all of you are
Trying to
hauling
grab
on the
him.
rope, you
Why?
suddenly see Mariziel and Handy starting to wash past you.
No.
Mariziel looks absolutely furious down there in the water. Like, she's swimming for all she's worth, kicking, pulling, and she's just getting dragged along in the water.
Can I ready to cast a spell?
Yes, Sione, you can.
Okay.
What are you readying to cast?
I'll ready a feather fall on Merziel if she starts to go over.
Just
hell
Mariziel?
yeah.
Huh?
Just Mariziel?
I don't
Oh, it's a
think I
single
can
target.
target.
That's right, yep. Okay.
Let me hit it just to see.
I also
Yep.
have a ring of feather fall.
Toss it to them, quick!
No, I'll
Oh,
just
no, you can target multiple. It's one per level.
Is it?
Yeah.
yeah, or creature per level.
So you can
Just in
target
case
Handy.
you go over that waterfall.
Yeah, I will cast. I will get ready to cast on both of them.
Got it. You don't actually have to ready that. It's an
I
immediate
know.
action.
I'm just saying because you're moving things
Understood.
pretty.
I understand. So, you guys don't actually have to roll. You can haul Celtiel and Sione up to the island right now if you guys want. If
I'm
all
just-
of you are working together with the golem. Alvin,
Okay.
are you doing that?
Wait. Say it again.
If all of you are working together to pull them in with the rope, I say all of you, I actually mean Olak and Lyrian, and the golem. You can haul
You're muted.
Celtiel and Sione right up to the island, and they can be out of the
Well,
water.
what about Mariziel and Handy?
Well,
Thank
they're
you.
not at the rope.
No.
Well, one problem at a time then.
You reeling them in?
Yeah.
Okay, so Celtiel and Sione, your whole turn is kind of spent on this, but you are pulled up to the island.
There's no way I could go and help.
Grasping Celtiel.
If you let go of the rope, but then again,
No,
that would mean letting go of
Seone's holding
Sione.
on to me. Seone's holding on to me.
All
Here
right.
we go.
So that takes us back to Mariziel and Handy.
Handy,
is
you
he?
swim first.
Handy swim check.
Okay, come on. Handy,
Come on,
motorboat it.
Handy.
Oh, Handy
Freaking
anchors
do this.
himself again. Mariziel swim check.
Oh, does he get to assist me now?
No.
Oh. Well, I got a 19.
Okay, so once again, you actually come up to the surface and like you've got Handy. Neither of you two are moving.
I got him, Olak. I got him.
She's gasping like between gulps of water and air.
Help me.
What do you guys want to do on the island?
I'll rush over and like reach out my hand and go and grab Merziel if I can.
So she's
With help.
just far enough away that you probably like, have to get on your belly and like reach out and grab her.
Oh,
Over
look,
the
grab my
water?
legs.
Olak. What do you do?
Fantastic.
Well, since I have Ant Hall, I'm gonna grab all of Setiel's body and use him as a extender.
Daisy chain.
and
Got it. So
Well,
then I'm just gonna grab onto the entirety of Meriziel
Okay.
since he's
This
holding
reminds
me
me
out there.
of that scene in Mulan.
Yeah.
Grabs them and just-
absolutely.
Oh, we're just.
You know, one
Olak
lucky
wraps his
bug.
arms around Celtiel and just
Ugh.
lifts you right off the platform and starts pulling you, Meriziel, and 400-pound Handy up out of the water and back onto the platform.
yeah, right now. Nobody move. I lost my sword.
Oh, look.
Uh,
You owe me a gold still.
Olak's sword is gone. Actually, no, it's still sitting there. The hilt is sticking out of the water.
Another.
Hmm.
No,
Hey,
no,
Send your column out there. Come on.
Uh,
We're not going back out.
That was
well, we have to make it over to this island here. I can see something in this corner, it looks like.
Door.
There is a door that you can see.
Yeah.
So, how about this? I'm gonna take my rope, I'm gonna tie it here on this mooring, and then I'm going to get inside that boat and steer it over here and tie it over on the boat and beach it. You can use
You
that
can
to
do
pull
that.
yourself over.
You can do that. That's fine. And what about the sword?
I'm gonna send the golem to go get it.
Okay. The golem can do that. No check required. It just wades out into the water. It seems to be
That
having
was kinda
trouble.
cheating.
Like, it takes it 3 or 4 rounds to get the sword out of the stone that you lodged it in.
If it takes 10, it should be okay, yeah.
But it does finally wrench the sword loose, and it brings the sword back. And as you guys, one by one, make your way across the water over to that little beach, we are going to end there for tonight.
Hashtag
That
boss
was
fight
a
water.
interesting game.
That was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie.
ends there with Merziel shaking her finger at Handy.
Do you remember when, I don't even remember who it was, when someone was like, there's probably it's probably an upward waterfall, or it's probably not a problem, or something like that.
Yeah, that was me. I said that.
Yeah, remember? Wasn't that great?
Yeah, it was fun.
Jeez, guys.